Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Happy almost October. We've got 2 days left. And that is actually going to be something that is going to drive one of the greatest values we see in the show tonight, which is actually going to be our Bye-Bye September sapphire wheel that we have for you tonight. I've got some of our best sapphires here, some of which you've seen, some that you haven't. And there's a wheel of sapphire blowouts as we get ready to say goodbye to September of 2021. So we've got a sapphire wheel with all exotics. That's coming up for you, whether you're, a birthday in September or not. Everybody can find a reason to get behind sapphires. They're such a great stone. We've got exotics for you. So that's one wheel we have for you. We also have a very special, it's like two museum wheels today in one show, but this museum wheel right here that we're going to see on the early side is chock full of some really, really important, truly important one of a kind. So those have found their time to go, and it's tonight. So looking forward to that. Plus, we have an encore presentation of one of our most popular diamond hoops. That's going to be our oval inside out shape. We also have an incredible couple of new one of a kind, very couture level pieces. And speaking of sapphires, as we again get ready to say goodbye to September, I've got a sapphire bracelet that's going to go with any one of those rings on that wheel because it's got all the colors in one bracelet. So talk about a great idea for, anybody who really loves like the multiple color look. So it's like your, one and done, go with everything piece. We got that. And there's also some very, very, very exciting affordable in this show. So, and those affordable items would be Sierra Santa Maria in an aqua and also pink diamond earrings. That is not something we expect to see for an affordable price, but we got them. So we're going to hook you up tonight. We got an amazing show. I hope you can stay with us for the duration. We got 3 big hours live from Los Angeles, and we're so glad you're here. If you have any requests, get those in. I do have a special request for Patricia B. So Patricia, whenever you're ready, if you're with us, we have black diamond drop earrings for you, Patricia. So I thought those might be kind of exciting, something different. So that is on the way. You say the word Patricia whenever you're ready. I like to make sure you're with us because we don't want someone snagging your special request. And we also have, let me just say, one of the prettiest Paraibas that we've had yet, but it's without, we've done the big sizes. We even have the Brazilian stones at this point, but what I have for you tonight is really great for every day, but you still get the amazing quality. So that's coming up as well. So we got a lot to show you. Let's get it started, shall we? And again, we are live. So you tell me what you want to see. We got it for you. We've got all these one-of-a-kinds. It's a day, I will say it's a night where I think we're going to see some favorites returning, but we just need to give them a big old discount. So it's not technically, like there's no banner that says sale show, but I know these pieces and they're all on sale. So if something catches your eye, feel free to dial in early so you're first in line to get whatever it is that you love because these markdowns are like madness. So I think you're going to have a good time tonight. Hope you can stay with us. Again, really, really glad you're here. We have a great way to start, which actually is something brand new, and it's with one of our most popular but running low on this special variety of Sapphire. Remember, these are the private collection stones we've been bringing out here and there and loving them. Well, take a look at this one. We got this one for you, which is our round, which I haven't seen much besides really the earrings that we had. So this is fantastic. It's 4203 is the number, and it's a one only. So, okay, I'm going to say it. I say it at the beginning of every show because it's so true, and it's something you need to know to be the professional shopper that you are. Most everything we have tonight is a one only. So when you do see the piece that you love, feel free to call in on the early side. Put yourself at the front of the line because these pieces are not going to last, especially with all this pricing that I'm doing here tonight. So this is our 90-point private collection Sapphire. It's in a round, which obviously takes the rare and makes it rarer. And it's also 56 points in diamonds in a classic. But notice how we do this. We got the bigger diamonds all the way throughout. We've got a very, very special big stone down the shoulders of the ring, plus the entire halo all around your Sapphire as well, which look at that clarity. And again, what's always remarkable, which I think by now we're probably also accustomed to this color, having seen several of these private collection stones by now, ready to see the best. And I don't think we'll ever be able to show you another Sapphire again, because if they're darker or muddier or hazier or just too much green or too little green, you're going to always think of these stones, and listen, they're about gone. So here's a great way. I know these can be, I was looking at a Sapphire today. It's $8,000. And you know, that's kind of where they go in the big sizes. So let's get you one that's affordable, that's wearable, that's great for, might I add, stack ring, stack ring, stack ring. Anybody wonder ring? Like, this is a wonder ring perfection piece, and we only have one, and you can change the gold. So here's what we'll do. Making it super easy. Watch this. You're not going to pay $17.99. That's just, again, that's a little idea of what I should be getting. I'm going to put it on sale for you on this brand new, and again, look at how beautiful that little extra lift off the platform there in the center, the bigger diamonds down the sides because they're jumbo. And here's what it looks like on the hand for you. And just again, a beautiful solitaire, which let's face it, we don't always see a lot of solitaires. So I'm excited to have that for you. And I want to blow it out right now for less than $1,000. That's right. The famous best collection, our own private collection, Sapphire Garnet in these unbelievable best of colors, and you're not spending $1,000, and you're not spending $9.99, and you're not spending $899. I only have the one. So great way to start the show, and Sapphire lovers, it's not too late to get one, but soon it will be. I'll do it for $888 right now. First caller, good luck. And also, let me add, there's a very important zircon. I remember, now this goes back probably 2 years ago, I was trying for about 3 months straight to make something like this and never could. So when I say champagne zircon, if that rings a bell to you and you're going, wait, I asked for champagne zircon, get ready because it's what's coming up next in 30 seconds. So this one's going to be gone. Let me know. We have the coolest designer necklace. If you love statement jewelry and you want that big statement pendant, I got a good one for you tonight. So we've got plenty of affordable. And again, this is one of them right there. Tough to get these in any way, shape, or form. Tough to get that ideal color, and it's only here. So this is your best chance. And how about that value? This is just a try it kind of opportunity, but you're not having to compromise one bit on the Sapphire quality itself. So it's $888. Hey, happy Wednesday, y'all. One of my favorite days. Just, I mean, really, truly, guys, this show with all that's new and all the exciting big opportunities and the discounts is a good one. All right. So this one, I'm just going to let the ring do the talking here. I mean, it's my job to talk, but I got to tell you, this ring is so stunning. And I tried for a long time to make something like this when we didn't have the zircons. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I should probably mention that beautiful round Tanzanite we have in a bridge, you know, a 7 carat plus that's at an incredible value, and a 202 natural yellow diamond. We're going to be doing something special on. So anyway, lots to get to, but this is item number 4228. And it is a only one because that color is difficult. Now, they're calling it golden. I would say, I think golden, I think like sunshine or, you know, sunflowers or something like that. This is absolutely champagne and a little bit of pink and a little bit of, well, every other color of the rainbow because it's zircon, so it's doing the double refraction thing, and it's a one only. So get on the phone lines early because this is a stone that I'll tell you right now looks like something else, right? Like those famous fawn diamonds we bring to you, we all know those. And we know how important a collection they are, and we know how rare they are to team up those colors in nature, but this zircon does it. Now, zircons always tend to look a lot like diamonds because of the double refraction. Even though diamonds are singly refractive, zircons tend to look a lot like them because the end result of double refraction is a lot of sparkle and twinkle and brilliance and bright. So what you get is that. Are you ready? We have one. It's in the bridge. It's a double row in diamonds. It's in the rose, but you don't need to keep it that way. Come on in early because that's the only stone we have that looks like it. And it's a 214. And it's got the diamonds running underneath, and it's going to be, oh yeah, 32 points in diamonds as well. And this is where we do the rose gold because it's got those pinks, but the truth is you could get it in the white and have the contrast. You could get in the yellow, kind of bring out some of the golden tones of that stone because like I said, there really is a little bit of champagne, a little bit of that beautiful kind of blushy pink, and a little bit of that golden tone as well, which makes it that really unique color, which is why there's only one. And there's your double row in diamonds that goes underneath in the bridge, and it's one only. And again, change the gold if you want to just amplify it. Maybe you want to have that color stand out a little bit more. This is where we're going more tonal and we're doing the blending, but certainly the white gold or the yellow gold would actually allow it to give, I think the white gold would be amazing. It'd really give the contrast. So here's what we have. We have one only. It is a fabulous buy. And I'm going to try to make it more fabulous because I'm a believer in be as fabulous as you can be. And just when you're, you know, even if you're not feeling fabulous, you have to be fabulous, right? And there are ways to do that. Like jewelry is instant and easy. And I'll tell you right now, this is going to do it because that ring should be $24.99. I'm not asking that. I need one caller on the phones who loves it. Put yourself at the front of the line. You can have anything you want in gold color, but I'm going to make this easy. I mean, I got to make this easy. That's what we do so that these one-of-a-kinds can go and go quickly. And look at this. From a distance, you see the brilliance and the beauty. I mean, it's popping, right? That's what we want. That ring, this is what the kids would call, that's a whole vibe. That stone is a whole vibe, right? Then the ring, having all the light, accessing that stone from all the different angles like a bridge does, giving it even more so, and it's not even $2,000 or $1,000. I'll make that $9.99. First caller, I just want to see it out the door. And to our early birds, welcome. And this is why you're here right now to snag those one-of-a-kinds before anybody else does. Get those big values. Get those huge savings. Get something truly one-of-a-kind and unique that you will love to wear and to own and to collect and you name it. So I'm getting to a special piece next. Speaking of early birds, you know, you guys are here for a reason, and that's so nice of you to be with us early in the show. So as we verify on this one, and it's going to go, we all know that the Sapphire Bracelet's going to go as well. I like to move quickly so we can show you a lot of jewelry no matter what the time or what the day or what that, you know, ever's going on, right? So here's what we have, something very special coming up. And this is meant to be kind of a wow piece. And there's everything you could ask for in fine jewelry, except it's the finest of the fine. And let me explain. We have a pendant coming up next that is going to be very unique to us because, yes, you've got the zircon. Congratulations. Let me know who got it. And a big thank you to our new zircon lover. Now, here's what we have coming up. This is really just fit for the first few minutes of the show. Got to show it to you. It's item number 1998. Oh, that was a good year, wasn't it? 1998. Oh, I can just hear Green Day playing at graduation. Anyway, this is, yeah, sometimes doesn't just a date just takes you back, right? It was kindergarten. No, it wasn't kindergarten graduation, just so you know. I'm getting a lot of looks like people in this room haven't been born, weren't even born in 1998. So they're like, that's like the olden days when there were horses riding the Wild West and, you know, bank robberies and saloons and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah. Boy, I had like 3 of those realizations today where you just go, dang, I'm old. Anyway, 1998 is going to be coming up. It was high school. And it's a very, very special pear-shaped aquamarine. But there's a couple of things we add to it in that it's Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine. That is the best in the world. And then also, this just blows my mind. We didn't do 14 karat gold. We upgraded ya. We're doing 18 karat solid gold, which might I add would be a really big like wow gift because I know everybody in the retail / shopping / anybody that sells anything in this world right now is going, shop now. They're going, you know, you've heard that, right? And it's true. I mean, I don't mean to like, you know, induce any panic, but people are saying you better shop now. And it's September and they're going shop now for Christmas. And you're going, it's September, so I need like a 3-month running start, and this year you might. So this might be a great idea because it's fine, fine, fine jewelry, some of that material that you're not gonna find anywhere else. It's also March's birthstone, but it's the best aqua. So anybody who loves aqua anyways is about to have their mind blown by this stone and this saturation. So it's really stunning. It's 18K, it's only white. That's typically what we see with aqua, so I'm cool with that, okay? Because in this case, that's usually how we like to see our aquas. Give it the white gold, show it off, right? Show off that baby blue, but the most saturated that baby blue can get, and I may be struggling here to set it up. I don't know why it doesn't want to hang out with me. Hang on. Let me see if I can get a proper grip on this and set it up properly so you can really see that stone. And then this really cool way that you have, now you can see that it moves. So there's actually that little bit of that O-ring. So it's going to have some movement between this almost like connecting C's kind of look. Now they're a little offset. So we're looking at a really super cool way to go here. It's going to be our 18 karat, yes, only white gold on this one, yes. It is actually an 86 point minimum on the pear-shaped aqua. But then you get this O-ring, so it's going to move a little bit. And this almost like, wait do you see it on the hand and from a distance here, this great way that this beautiful kind of interlocking bypass kind of style creates your bail, but it's also creating the design elements. So you've got a really cool look here, and we only have a couple available. So it's going to be time to go. Now, remember, this is limited, but it's going to be more limited because I would envision there could be some folks out there, if you're taking my early shopping advice, and I'm a procrastinator, like the #1, like I always say, I'm the president of the procrastination nation, okay? Like I would be elected like, you know, in a landslide because, you know, I'm a procrastinator myself. I work best under pressure. Always been a live TV girl since I was 15 years old, so there's probably why. So I blame that. I blame my choice of vocation. But this is also where, again, you might want to, you know, go ahead and even if you're not sure who you're going to give it to, get this because this used to be on our show $5.99. But here's the deal. I've got a little early bird kind of shopping special, gifting special, whatever you want to do, even if you're saving it till March for a special birthday that's coming up or what have you, or you want to, you know, I always wear someone else's birthstone. So I'm wearing a lot of, you know, amethyst in my life. So I wear one every day. That's important to me, but it's not my birthstone. So, but I like to wear it for the symbolism. So think about that, because you may want to get 2, 3, 10, because here's what we're going to do. 18 karat gold bail and O-ring. You've got the basket behind the aqua, and it's not even $5.99 or $4.99 or $3.99. And this is what it looks like. Let me grab a ruler so I can at least show you what it looks like from afar and show you that, so you are well aware of what this is. And of course, the bail is going to be open through the back, so you're going to slide any chain, including a diamonds by the yard, behind. Oh, look at that. That's what you really need to see, is that little bit of that drape, these almost, like I said, offset. Think of it like the letter C, but the one on the right is a little larger and the one on the left is a little smaller. And then they're slightly offset. Here's your measurement. I'm going to get out the matching ruler for you. And it is 3/4 of an inch in height from top to bottom. And like I said, there's actually a good size bail. So if you want to string that on your favorite, you know, white gold DB2Y or anything else, you're good to go here. But it's not even $3.99, and it's not even $299. This is where it gets a little weird, because it's 18 karat gold. It's one of the best aquas in the world. You're getting the, well, when I say one of the best, we're talking about the individual stones. The source is the best. There's no second place on that. Everything else in the aqua world is light, barely their color. Not the case here. Not even $299 or $249 or even $200. $22. This is maybe why you want to get more than one. And I'm going to show it up close in this way so you can see, again, a little closer view of that beautiful bail design. And let me actually, I'll just jog that to the side here so you can really see that bail first, and then see that stone, which looks for the world as if, you know what it reminds me of? Kid you not. This takes me back to that one big blue diamond we had once upon a time. Remember that? I tell you what, it's that color. It is, because aquas usually are not going to be that strong of a color. Here's what we'll do to make this easy. Make it affordable, make it giftable, whatever you want. It is $199, but you probably want to get a couple of those, even like I said, if you're not sure, because when it comes to the fine jewelry world, what could you really get these days for $199? That would be tough to do even in sterling. That would be tough to do in those plated different costume designer lines and whatnot. So this is a way we're getting you started, even here in September, late September as it is. Going to have these really cool opportunities for you. A friend of mine's a business owner, and she runs this great online business. She does really cool things. I won't get into what it is, but it's they're really great accessories, and she customizes them for you, and they're very sparkly. And she was saying she's actually going to hold her Black Friday sale in October, because, you know, she knows that everything's going to be delayed. So, you know, this is going to be a different year. So we've got those giftable items coming your way. Yes. Sure. Diamonds by the yard. Did they say which one? Because we're up to like 382 versions or something like that. Did they say anything about which one they like? Okay. Not today. Well, I mentioned it just now that this would work with your diamonds by the yard because the bail's big enough. I like to let you know, because a lot of you ask me that. If you're using your diamonds by your yard as your workhorse chain for your pendants, which you can do if the bail is big enough. So I always try to mention that whenever we have a pendant. You know, sometimes a bail's too small to, you know, accommodate those bigger bezel sets. So I always like to just throw that out there when it is the case. So for our caller who requested, if you have one in particular in mind, certainly feel free to let me know so we can bring that one out, because we've done 40-point versions and carat versions and 2-carat versions and bracelets and, you know, everything. So if you have a certain version of the DBTY you'd like to see, give me a call. If not, I'll just bring out our most favorite, which is the 202. So, you know, if that's what you want to see, that we'll try to bring out if we have that for you. But $199. All right, take a look. Last call, 60 seconds. Bye-bye. Hey, Jess, who got your zircon? Yeah. Oh. Well, funny, I should ask. Mary was like, yes, and then no. So, Mary, listen, I'm not going to blame you for being fickle. I think, you know, I think as women we are entitled to be and we are supposed to be. And so she went from a yes to a no in seconds. So that's okay. All right. So that zircon that we just had in the bridge is still available if you want it. So thank you for letting me know, Jess. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So that zircon, just a little refresher here. That's the zircon, that beautiful kind of champagne-y, pinky golden. It's kind of got all the colors going on. That's still here if you want it. And then I've got a brand new designer style. It's going to be a pendant, but it's a necklace because it comes with the chain, so it's all the good stuff. All right. And Patricia B., whenever you're ready, black diamond earrings, they're here for you. And then I do have a quick little preview of something that I've made for you guys based on your popular demand. So we'll be previewing that, something that's coming up this weekend as well. So that's for $199. They're very popular. I just had somebody take 4 of them, so that's, you know, makes sense because it's so affordable. That's just, wait a minute. Did you guys realize this? You can get 3 for the price of 1. 1 used to be $5.99. That means you can get 3 of them for the price that you would normally pay for 1. That's pretty fabulous. All right. I like a 2 for 1, but 3 for 1. Okay, sign me up. All right, so let's do this, guys. We've got a very special sapphire on the way. We've got that unheated teal blue green that I love in the round. Anybody looking for a teal? This is, there's a markdown on some pieces here that I've had before that I love. So we're going to show you those. Plus, I'll preview that big, perfect Paraíba we have. Again, just a really quick mention that we do have this large opal, but I got to show you this. So this is something new for us, and designer, yeah. You know what I'll do? Let me start with it on the hand. So scale's important here because that's really the main event. It's the scale and the size of this. I was trying to do like I was trying to figure out what does this remind me of, and I finally decided, but again, I don't know if you guys will agree, but it's a really cool abstract design that is dimensional. So if you look at it from the side view, you're going to see there's really the whole thing can be maneuvered, so you can use any portion of it, any side, any end as your bail. So I've put the chain through 2 different aspects because I like it this way. Anybody have any kind of like anything that it reminds you of? Because I finally decided, yes. Thank you. Another pendant going out. You can still grab those pendants for $199 if you'd like one. This is new. It's item number 4249. I decided, and this is probably going back to my Southern California girl roots, born and raised. I got to tell you, to me, I'm obsessed with palm trees. Always will be, always have been. To me, it almost looks like an abstract version of a palm tree, but it could be a star, and it could be a floral, and it could be one of the most spectacular designer pendants we've ever brought to you. Has this beautiful heavy-duty snake chain to it as well. Tony, real quick, it's all 18 karat gold, including the chain here as well. The chain is 18K. The pendant is 18K, and there's a lot of it. Now, I do want to go up close. I'm going to have to zoom back, but you've got to see all these different sapphires. They are all sapphires. There's a buff top. There's pear shapes. There's rounds. They're different colors of pink, purple, and blue. So it really takes this amazing look. I'm going to show you up close here because that's really how you've got to see it to justify. And then there's this great texturing you're going to see with the gold as well. And the chain, as distracting as that may be, I want to remind you that's still there, and there's a good look. That's almost like a, really more like a popcorn chain, really, as you call them. You know, which I don't usually use that term because I'm not a fan of popcorn and I don't like popcorn ceilings, but you know, that's what they call these chains. So if we can think of what, yeah, I'm not a fan, I don't like popcorn. You don't either. Like, even if I smell it, like I start to like, want to hurl. I don't know, which most people love it, right? I mean, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. So something, yes, go ahead. Something's wrong with me. Put me in a test tube and test me. But here's what we have. It's 4249. I know. Well, I'm glad to know I have a friend in you, Virginia, because you and I are probably in the minority. Do you know why it is? I don't either. I don't either. Anyway, 18 karat, so it's a popcorn chain. All that to say it's a popcorn chain. So I have no problem with that because that's a really beautiful kind of hefty chain. It's almost like, and we'll show you up close, but I want you to first see the stones. Let's talk about the 219 of sapphires. The buff top is actually the pear shape, which is almost, you know, difficult to even tell because a buff top is like a cabochon, but remember, it's not a flat back. It's still faceted. Buff top implies the top is domed, but not the back. So it's still got faceting, so it looks like a traditional stone. And then you have other pear shapes in the blues and purples and then rounds in the pink. I mean, sapphires, stunning. And let me show you how this is like a great, you know, dimensional design where the bottom half, where your first layer of gold is, that is also textured, which is probably why they did that chain. There are 6 points in diamonds, so let's try to find those because I was just looking at the sapphires myself. And like I said, you can really maneuver it. Put the chain anywhere you want. The diamonds must be scattered in the, oh no, they're right at the top. There they are, right at the top where I'm holding it with the bail there. So the left side as you're looking at it. And it's a really fabulous piece. It's going to come with this chain, which is also 18K. And let me show you, it's got the oversized spring ring clasp. So this is like a lobster claw because it's big enough, and then it's adjustable from 18 and beyond. So you've got, oh, and a little end cap that is so sweet. So there's your little heart end cap so that if you are wearing it, it's actually meant to have that little drape, which is just a nice little sexy addition. So if you've got short hair, your hair's back or hair's up, you get to see that little chain, that about 1.5 inches of chain draping down the back of the neckline. So it's kind of cool. And you've got your 6 points in diamonds. So here's what we're going to do. It's as is in the white gold. It's just a fabulous designer style. That is really called a beautiful hammered texture that's in the middle or in the bottom half of your design. And then you've got all the stones, and we only have one, and you come with the chain, which, my gosh, that chain alone worth a bundle. And here's what we'll do. Make it easy for you. I've got it listed to go out at $38.88. I want to do better since we're in that first few minutes and we still got pendants going out the door and we still have those opportunities to get those rings we started with. Well, you know what? You're not even spending $38.88, only one. And again, do you see how you could actually set it like this? You could put your chain through here if you wanted a different look. I'll show you on the hand here. I mean, just imagine. Like, again, I get it, the chain's upside down now, but you could put your chain through here. You could put your chain through this side here, and you could wear it much like this. So you have some options as how you can wear it because the whole thing is essentially a bail all the way around. So have some fun with it. Play with it a little bit. I'm going to give you a size. I'm just going to get a different grip on it here for you so we can get you a measurement, and I'll make sure it's a blowout price for you as well. So easy, easy, easy for the sapphires. And another great way to celebrate September and September's birthstone, and there's your measurement on it. It is 1.5 inches from the top to the bottom, and we're going to make sure it's remarkably lightweight as well. So, you know, looking at all this gold and looking at all that gem weight, you might think it's hefty. It's actually not. I'll show it on the neckline here as well, so you can just get another idea of how beautifully sized it is. So you can also see the back of the chain. So that's what it looks like from a distance there, so you can really check out that size. And here's what we'll do. We'll make it easy. I love that end cap, and again, a little adjustability here as well. And this is your little bit of drape that you're going to have, and we'll go back to the wheel and we'll make this one a heck of a value for you right now tonight, and we'll make it, thank you, I'm sorry, who is? Oh, really? For the DBTY. Okay, sounds good. I'll tell you what, if you want this one, make it $19.99. Blow it out. And with the diamonds and the sapphires, and the chain comes with it again. So you're getting that chain, which you can obviously take out and use with other things. If you like that more cylindrical kind, if it was like a smooth cylinder, we'd call it a snake chain. But because it has that texture to it, which I like because it matches the texture a bit of the back of the pendant, that's going to be your chain. That's going to be your new big chain that you can use with your larger, I mean, right? With pieces like this, it becomes about proportion. It's really, it doesn't make a lot of sense to put those really big pendants like this where you've got, you know, 1 inch plus 1.5 inches of length with those really skinny dainty chains. So this makes more sense. It's got that texturing. It's smooth still. It's not a chain that's going to have any kind of harsh edges to it. It's a really beautiful wearable piece. All right, so next up, we're on our way. I've got a diamonds by the yard. So I'm not sure who our requester was, but they're ready. And I'm so glad because I never, ever, 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 ever can get enough of this necklace, especially now that we're getting towards, again, giving season where this is going to become more crucial because it's not just about getting one for you. Obviously, you need to have one, but also the gift-giving opportunities for loved ones, for your mom, for your sister, for your daughter, for your wife, for your best friend. It's that amazing piece that as soon as they see it on you, you know they're admiring it. And yet, it's that piece you wear with your pendants. It's the piece you wear all by itself. It's everyday wear. And this is the most opulent we do. And let me tell you something. We started with smaller. We kind of built up and built up and built up and built up. This is the one that's the most popular by far. So I think it tells you something that it's also the biggest diamond weight and it's also the most money of all the different selections, but it's such a value. That's the key here. If you've checked these out elsewhere, you know what they go for. I saw one the other day. I was just flipping through a catalog and boom, there's a very famous jeweler that's got their own version. They're not VS Diamonds, and yet they were asking close to $25,000. Theirs was 1.5 carats. Ours is 202. So you can really spend, the sky's the limit on what you can spend and still, again, not typically getting VS Diamonds like you are with us. Because even in our necklaces, you're still getting the VS stones. So are you ready to see it? Unfortunately, it looks like right now I only have the rose gold here. So try to envision the white or the yellow because those are probably the most popular, right? Take a look at this on my hand. We're going to start there, Tony, because it's our, yes. She does. Oh, is that why you brought it out or do we have other ones? Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, she wants, now let me tell you, does she already have the white and the yellow and that's why she's coming back for the rose, or just thinking that's my jam right there. I like the rose gold. Well, look at this, because there's a couple of features. This was our major, we call it the UDBTY because it's the ultimate diamonds by the yard. This is the adjustability. We've done the lobster claw clasp, and you have 3 different lengths you can wear in one necklace. But what's great is some of our necklaces only had 5 stones. Some of them only had 9 stones. These go all the way around. Who's our requester over there for 3480? And oh my goodness, how are they doing? And they do like the 202 version? And do they have one already? Coming back? Because I know I hear their name a lot. I'm not sure if this is their first foray or if they're back for more. I'm telling you, that is like the ultimate compliment. I love that. So I just want to tell you what Mary just said. Mary just said, yeah, I wore the white gold version today, and that's why I got on the line today going, I need the rose gold. I love that. Do you ever do, that's when you know you love something. Like I have this weird, you know, I'm like shopping obsessed, right? And when I get something and I try it on and I love it, I usually do the same thing. I either go back to the same place and get something else, or I oftentimes get the same thing in a different color, because that's when you know you really love it, right? So what a great testimonial from Mary, who's already got one, and she's back for the rose. And this is that huge version with 202 in diamonds, 16, 17, 18 inches in length. You just decide by the day, because again, all you're doing is choosing your little O-ring there. I've got it at the 17 now. 16 you see is right there. And then 18, of course, would be your longest point of the chain. So again, you decide. I'm going to put it on my neckline in a moment, but I also want you to realize these stones are huge. These stones are big. And there's, I want to say, guys, I should have this memorized by now, but I've shown you so many DBTYs. I believe it's 22 stones, right? 22 stones and like 8.5 points a piece. They're just under 10. So they're big, big individual stones. And the beauty of this upgraded design is that it gets them also very close together. They're only a ½ inch apart. So they go all the way around, see, voila, all the way around, ½ inch apart, and they're the big stones. So you get everything in one necklace. Let me show it to you on the neckline here. I'll just drape it here, because remember, you can also layer this if you already have the yellow or the white gold. And you know, Mary's probably thinking that right now. She's going, well, I already have the white. You could put the white and the rose together. You could wear one all by itself. It always works, and it always looks fabulous. And here's the most important thing to me is not even the look or the sparkle or the actual classic nature of it, but it's the fact that it's comfortable and lightweight and easy to wear and doesn't really feel like you have much on at all. So it's that everyday wearable, never take it off piece. I have gals that have told me that. Literally, I'll go up close too. They go, you know what? I never take it off. It's so comfortable. Just like once a week, I take it off, I clean it up, you know, and that's smart. You know, give it a little soap and water polish and you're good to go. Put it back on and don't think about it until you get all the compliments. So it's one of our greatest values of all time. And it's $1,699, and compare that to $22,000 and $25,000 for inferior versions, because those versions that I'm talking about that I've seen and you've seen are not VS diamonds in there. I just spun that chain around so you could see there. That's fastened right now. There's the lobster claw, and you can see that our bezels are really smart bezels. I like to think that our bezels are, you know, super, super educated, smart, you know, ultimate high end, because we do something really important, which in this style, it's everything. We leave the back of the bezel pretty open as well, so that you can still get sparkle, because it's a necklace and it's on you and you're moving. So it's not just going to stay in one place, right? It will naturally, and you see it here as it just drapes my hand. You're going to see how, you know, one is face up and the other sideways, and, you know, one you see from the back, but you still get the sparkle from the back of the stones. And that's important. So, you know, that's a really just, you know, designer element. Yes. Hi. Oh, I love to hear that, because she got some big ones too. Hi, Renee. Actually, we've got the encore of Renee's hoops tonight. Renee got her diamond hoops and says she hasn't taken them off since she got them. I love that. Yes, Jess. Mary's getting one? Oh, thank you, Gary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for the request. I'll tell you, we're welcoming those requests all night. Give me a call if you want that DBTY. That, again, is our ultimate diamonds by the yard for $1,699. I can't have you miss out on that one, because remember, these are actually, and think about something we don't talk about as much because it's not nearly as exciting as the diamond weight and the gold construction and the sparkle chain and all that good stuff, but this is a really high labor piece. So it's something that takes a while to bring back into stock. It takes a while to bring to you. Don't know if this is going to be the same price when holidays roll around. So it's a really smart Wednesday, end of September might be your perfect time to pick up that DBTY. It seriously may be, because that price could be going up, up, up. So congratulations, Mary. Thank you so much. If anybody else, I think Michelle's got one too. And remember, I just have the rose gold here. She does. Let me know if you want the white or the yellow or the rose. We've got all of them available just the same. It's just unfortunately today not planned for the show. I only have the rose gold here, but it is spectacular. I always say to start with the white. If you're not committed to a gold color yet, start with the white. You know, I'm going to show it one more time. We're busy on the phone lines. I mean, this is really, it's a must have. And you will wear it. That's the thing. How much money do we spend on jewelry that we never wear, right? I mean, or like we wear once in a blue moon, right? That's what we usually do for these beautiful pieces that we love. Don't get me wrong, but we're not wearing them all the time. This is a piece you're probably not going to ever not wear. So, you know, forgive the double negative, but make it a point here. You put it on, you leave it on, you never take it off. Yes. Zircon again. Just don't do me wrong on this time. Jess has got the zircon again. And Tiffany, you had a question or a... Oh, did she get our aqua? Very nice. And where was Susan calling from? Hi, Susan in North Carolina. Brand new tonight, huh? And she picked up a Sierra Santa Maria aqua in 18 karat gold for $199. Well, that is certainly a great way to try what TVON is all about and see what that quality is. And Virginia, you're getting one as well. Yay, DBTY time. But again, this one is an upgrade from all the rest because it has the stones closest together. It has bigger stones and they go all the way around. So it's got everything in one necklace. So if you're going to get one and you know you really want the value, this is where the greatest value lies. Even though the other ones are more affordable, this is about, again, value is not the same as affordability. You know what I mean? That's not, value is something different, right? This is the value. And it's just, I'll tell you, so sleek. You know, there's no worries now. We're getting into like, some people are getting cold weather, right? So when you're wearing sweaters and knits and things like that, it's still not something you have to put in the way for when summer rolls around and it's, you know, 89 degrees and you're in tank tops again. You wear it all year long and it's not going to snag your fabrics. I mean, it really is that versatile of a piece. It is that piece you will never take off. So congratulations. And again, look at this, just all the way around with the exception of, again, we got to give it that little bit of length because you've got 3 different options for lengths there, 16, 17, 18. And a lot of people do wear this a little higher against the neckline because, again, it's great for layering. So if you have that initial pendant or that, you know, whatever it is, the dog tag or the whatever it is that typically stands a little bit longer in length, this is the perfect piece to layer. And then you get that super chic layering look. That's the hottest thing going. So this is almost like your starter piece, your builder piece, your, what am I trying to say? Kind of your first that you wear at the highest point and then you layer away. Yes. See? I mean, let's preach it. Preach it, Miss S. Miss S just told Joyce, she's like, this is the only piece that I have in every, you said every style and every gold color. Meaning, I think she means I got all the different sizes of DBTYs. I got one of each in gold color on all of them. And did you say she wears at least one every day? That's what I'm saying. That's what, and thank you for that, because that's true. That's what you will do. So it's a small investment to make. When we invest a lot of money into things we wear once in a while, this is a small investment to make in something that you're going to wear every day. Every day. Every day. You're not leaving the house, you're still wearing this. I mean, it's that little just pop of flash and fire and brilliance that who doesn't love, right? So congratulations and thank you, Miss S, for that, because that's what I'm saying. I mean, really, it's one thing to hear it from me, but for the folks that already have had it for months and months and months, and they've been able to take it for that test drive, and more than that, they're now into like that, you know, what would you call it, where they're like, seriously committed to these DBTYs. This is what you wear all the time. So it again is a fabulous piece, great for gift giving. Try it now, $16.99. We have usually hundreds and hundreds and hundreds going out the door, and a lot of people are coming back. That's when you know it's good. People have done that with my Lynx collection. They've done that with my Signet ring, where they love it so much, that initial one, that they'll come back and get another gold color because they know they're going to love that too. So that's another contender right there. And take it from Mary, take it from Miss S. And I know they're not the only ones. They're just the ones that have dialed in to tell me so, that they're wearing it every day. So congratulations, enjoy. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you, okay, I want to show you this blue green sapphire. Amazing. Sometimes blue greens are like segmented colors in a sapphire, where it's by colors and it's like, you know, you'll see green up here and blue down there and all these colors. It's like a color wheel. This is different. This is where the two colors have really become one. So take a look at this. I love this ring, and I'm very excited to show it to you because it looks like the very, very best sapphire I've seen with that duality of colors that are, again, mixing together. Stunning, stunning look. Yes. Oh. Oh, really? You know, that's funny. Oh, good. I love that. Well, is David from here? Is he from LA? He is. So David picked up the zircon. So thank you, David. Thank you for picking up that gorgeous zircon in the bridge. And that's so funny he said that, because there's one of those digital billboards, you know, on the freeway exits here. And when I was driving in today, that's what was on. And it wasn't talking about this week's matchup. It just said something like that. Because I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about that. I had that premonition today. Like, I think we're going to have another big championship game in February with the Rams. I like that. David said the Rams are going all the way. So take that to Vegas. I'm going to take that to Sportsbook later tonight, Tony. So yeah. And David, if it doesn't work out, I'm blaming you. But no, I have that same feeling. I think it's a good year for the Rams. And as a friend of mine says, go Rams. Yes. Who was that? Wait, you're Virginia and you had a caller named Virginia. Oh my goodness, how cool is that? And did she just get her 2 necklaces tonight? One for her and one for her sister. I love that. Thank you, Virginia. And thank you, Virginia, for telling me that. That's so cute. All right. Well, listen, I'm still happy with what David said. I'm glad that David said, does he have any connections, like any inside scoop to the team or something? Or is he like buddies with Sean McVay? Or is there anything I should know? Like, I'm putting my money on him. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We sure beat up on the Bucks the other day, didn't we? Oh, yeah. I mean, that was a fun one. Anyway, so here's what I have, this dazzling stone that you probably don't need me for, because it's just, the stone alone just looks amazing, right? And 4128. And Patricia, I'm going to show your black diamond earrings next. So I just got your request. Glad you're with us. This is 4128, Tony. It's our 1.5 carat around. But listen, David, I can't really think like fully. I can't commit fully to the Rams just yet, because we got bigger issues right now with the Dodgers winning the division. So that's that. And then we can, you know, push on for our World Series sequel. Okay. that's going to be my concern for the next month or 8 weeks. You know, that's going to be my main focus. But yes, by then, after that, after we win that World Series, then I'm all in on the Rams. So yes, David. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Our 4128 unheated, untreated round sapphire. This is blues and greens together. The first time I saw it, and I still think it every time I see it, I go, is that an Alexandrite that looks that good with that diamond cutting? It's even better, because it's even more durable and it's even more rare. It is a really special color of sapphire. 2 colors together, 1.5 carat size, in a bridge, in the rose and the white, together as is, looking fabulous. This is, did I say a bridge? I say it every time. This is not a bridge, it just looks like a bridge. The actual middle row there does not actually go underneath. I mean, we do a bridge that looks just like this, so you don't know until you see it from the sides that middle row of diamonds where the rose gold is connects to the halo. And then it almost looks like you had a rose gold solitaire that you added a diamond ring guard to either side. That's the look you get. So it's got a carat 62. So a whole lot of diamonds, because they're all really big rounds. And it's just as it is in the rose and the white. We got a markdown for you, and I already marked it down the first time it premiered. So here we go again with a little deja vu markdown, except it's better. Still have that Sapphire, by the way. And what'd you find? Oh, is somebody asking for the smaller version? You got it. It's what happens, right? This is like what happens when the Lynx collection comes out. It's like, okay, you bring out one and it's like, show me all of them. So we'll bring you the 1 carat 10 diamonds by the yard as well. So if you want a little more affordable version, but here we go with our 1.5 carat, unheated, untreated, amazing stone here. I'll tell you what, look at this on the hand. Excuse me, I felt that coming, had to let it out, you guys. Still very, what's with this, still the smoky air out here? It's still bad today. It still like really smelled very smoky out here. So anyway, this is gonna be our one only, and do you see how that stone is looking like a diamond, the way it's sparkling? I have one, it's not $48.99, it's not even $4,500. It's going to be for one caller, and this is about as rare and as exotic as a sapphire gets. All natural as well. Tell you what, not even $3,000. Not even $29.99. First caller with a carat 62 of VS diamonds, handmade in the rose and the white, which it's working. I'm going to tell you right now, that's part of why I think I love it so much, why there's this immediate, just amazing wow factor to it. The blues and the greens set immediately in that rose gold is what makes it. And then you have the white gold on the outskirts to give it the contrast. It's stunning. I'll do it for $2,888. And that's it. We only have that one. $2,888. That's it. And it is really, really, really special. So that is going to be our one only for our sapphire collectors. And then we have this really, really special. I've got this pair of black diamond earrings that we custom made for Patricia. So I hope she likes them. And hi, Patricia. Hi, Bill. This is for you guys. We've got a really, really special look here for you. These are black diamonds, and this is the sapphire that should go. So if you have any questions on that, or most importantly, you just want to grab it before somebody else does, look at how that lights up. And when you see it actually hit the light, that's when you see almost these really bright golden flashes, right? That's really cool. So I almost want to call it like a tricolor coming together here in one diamond cut brilliant round stone. So that's got to go. I'm not sure how it could be here at a markdown like that, but let's get to this request. Black diamond earrings in drops and some of the most perfect, fingerprinted, but still perfect black diamonds you'll see. Item number is 179, and these are drops with the lever back. So you're going to start with diamonds, and you're going to end with diamonds, and then you're going to wrap them with diamonds. So you got this whole look going on. And how about this for a carat weight? 2 carats, 63 in the black diamonds. 263. That means you're getting, look at that. And let me get this one polished up for you. You're getting a lot of diamond weight here. So a carat and a third-ish in diamonds in each of the black diamonds. Then the white diamonds is a separate carat weight. That's 68 points there. And then we'll show you against the hand, give you that length. Really easy, everyday wearable. Even though they're drops, I don't think drops means you have to just save them for dressy. There's something about the black and white that almost makes it, well, we know that's classic, right? We know that's the classic spectator look. But it's so common in jewelry, even fine jewelry, to see more onyx used or even enameling used more commonly than black diamonds, especially when it comes to earrings where you have the task of matching them up like this. That's what's so difficult to do. So here's what we've got, a really, really, really special idea, and I'm going to try them on for you. I didn't do the length yet, but we'll go backwards and I'll try them on first, and then you'll probably get a good idea of how long they are. But it's a really special idea. There's this beautiful wow factor to them, and you can see when they drape, they're going to have that nice movement to them, but there's nothing that's going to be, you know, shifting it where it's turning the wrong way. You're always going to see those diamonds right up front, and that beautiful, of course, this is a diamond that, remember, is don't expect to get sparkle. That's not what black diamonds are about. Black diamonds are opaque diamonds. So what it's about is getting the luster off the stone. That's what you want to see. Luster. Beautiful, like a mirror finishing, almost like a little metallic kind of natural mirror finishing to them, but then they are polished, and then they're all diamonds dropping through, down and around. And I'll tell you what we've got, great value here. Take another look close up. I'll measure them for you. And you know what we'll do? Just a really great value. They were supposed to be, they came out to be $25.99 because we created them for the request. I'm going to change that, maneuver it. By the way, yellow gold's fine. Rose gold's fine. Actually, I love black diamonds and rose gold. So, so pretty. I don't know what it is about it, but the combo is just happy. Take a look at this, though. Here's the length. That's going to be a 1-inch drop when you actually look at where those diamonds begin once that lever back is situated in your piercing. It is 1 inch. They're not 25. They're not 2,000. Let's take another look, and I'll prop this one up for you. And you can see even that larger diamond from the midpoint there, where you go from the lever back to the halo. There's that larger diamond kind of masking the O-ring. I'll tell you what, we'll make them only $1,499 for the pair. And think of your total weight here, because you got almost 70 points plus the 263. So very, very impressive that you're getting, like, you know, 340 in diamonds thereabouts. So that's a really stunning way to go. And there is only one pair. So that is our drop earring with black diamonds. We've had the studs before, but very rarely do we do a drop, and this has got some really good sheen and mirror finishing to that black diamond, so it's fabulous, and it's only $1,499. Now, for our diamond lovers and for our earring lovers, if that's something you are loving, you got to stick with me, because in 10 minutes, actually, if you want to be exact, 11 minutes and 45 seconds, I'm going to show you the top of the hour, which is pink and white diamonds together at an unbelievable value. Make sure you just only got to stick around for 11 and a half more minutes, and you will see what I'm talking about, and we're going to get you pink diamonds at an incredible value. So here we go. $14.99. Let me know, Patricia, what you think. I can always go back to the drawing board. And what we're going to do now is, I did have a request, and I'm not sure who it was yet, but this is our request for are kind of like our middle size in DBTYs, which is the Karat 10. So this was one of the first that we brought to you, and boy, was it popular. And then just again, it was a kind of, you know, based on your requests and your desire to get, you know, some bigger stones or stones more around the way. So I'm going to show you what we have here. And I've got all 3 gold colors. So even if you were considering white or yellow and you couldn't see them on the 202, I think this is going to give you a better idea of what those are all about and what those look like, so that you can maybe still, again, make your choice. But take a look. I've got this other Diamonds by the Yard. This will be item number 1654, and I'll start. You can see the difference here. So what happens with this one is this is where we kind of started and originated, where the diamonds are further apart than what we're used to seeing with the 202. And you get about 1.5 inches apart. Now, these are still larger diamonds, because what they do is they give you an odd number of stones, because they're still going to go all the way around, which I love, because, you know, the first one we ever did not. So this is going to give you just a little further distance between them, but they're still really sizable diamonds. You still have the lobster claw. You still have the adjustability of the O-rings. This one actually is longer. This will be 18 or 19 or 20 in the length. So that's another plus, because a lot of you have said, well, maybe you know that you don't wear 16 and 17 and 18 is usually the minimum. Well, that's where we go from here. That's really important. So that means if you were, like maybe your beef with the 2 carat was, I really prefer 18 plus. Well, this is going to give you 18, 19, 20. So it is longer. And you have this kind of uneven number, so that they're symmetrical or mirror images of each other. So you have the one diamond centered, and then the rest of the way they're going to be across the way if it, you know, once you kind of put it on and situated correctly. But this is a great way to go. So you still see they're just a little further apart, but they're still big size diamonds. Each necklace, and I'm going to show you the yellow gold as well, because these are the ones we did not see with the 2 carat version. So here it is. There's the Karat 10, and what we're going to do is this, guys. It's a great value, and I was just going to refresh my own memory as far as the diamond quantity here, so that you know. And there's still, again, that extra length. So if you just want to be on the safe side for gift giving and you're not sure, or if you just know you want a longer length, or maybe this is going to be your pendant chain and you like to wear pendants a little bit longer, this is the way to do it. You have the one there in the center, then 2, 4, 6, 8, and then another 2 up here, and that would be right there. I don't have it evenly. So 10 stones means they're 11 points a piece. If I counted correctly, let me just make sure my count is correct for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It is 11. So they are 10 points each. And here's what we're going to do. So those are actually the large stones. And we'll do this, $999, and I'm going to layer a couple together so you can start to imagine what that would look like. And I do have the rose gold as well, but we concentrated on the rose when it came to the 2 carat version. So here you have it in the yellow, and here you're about to see the white gold that I'm going to layer with it for you. So this is $999, so you're still getting really large diamonds. Here they are. This is going to be, look at that, to get, this is why people are coming back, even for themselves, getting a second or a third option, because look at how fabulous they are layered, and it's so easy to do so. Listen, that's going to be, you know, you're in buying extenders and all that if it didn't have the adjustability. So the adjustability that's inherently brought to you is what makes this so easy to layer, because easily, like that would be how they sit if you've got the white gold at 18 and the yellow gold at 19. So grab them while you can. Again, cannot guarantee these prices are sticking around for holiday shopping season. This is really an important time to pick them up. You might as well have it. The price is not going to be any better than it is tonight. And you've got, it's in danger of going higher just because of what gold is doing and what labor is doing. So make sure that this is a really good time. If you know that you want to gift that or you want to try one for yourself, this is the time to do it. There's the white gold. And I'm going to show you up close as well here, so you can see those bigger diamonds that are this time 10 points apiece for each and every one. That same open bezel in the back, meaning you're going to see almost as much of your diamond from the back. And because they're VS diamonds, look at that. That's the back, and it still sparkles. No other diamond would really do that. You need excellent quality to see that sparkle from the back as well. All right, Tiffany's got one. Virginia's got one. Michelle's getting 2. This is the way to go about it. And there's a closer look at your lobster claw and also these O-rings that we give you as well. So that alone, that is just such a great, great idea. Otherwise, they can be tricky. Those little spring rings can be a little bit difficult to maneuver. So you've got, again, your O-rings here. There's 1, there's 2. See how there's just 1 ring that's bigger than the rest of the link? That's where you have the adjustability. Yes, Michelle? Thank you. She's got a yellow gold going out over there. Thank you very much. In addition to her two that she just picked up. And we've got another one going out. A white gold, a yellow gold. I'm going to put this one on the neckline as well because we did that with the 202. So we can show you now. Again, the difference is going to be these stones are actually a tad bit larger in their individual size, but they're also going to be just fewer of them because remember they're spread apart a little bit more. So that's the difference maker there with the Karat 10. You're getting half the diamond weight of the one we last showed you. The difference is, again, they're not as close together. Instead of being a ½ inch apart, they're about 1 1/4 inches apart or so. So that's the difference. That's how it looks. Still that beautiful station style. You're still going to see them. They're still going all the way around the necklace. So they're not just, we did a version where there were only 5 stones. So they were really just centered up on the neckline and that was it. And there wouldn't be anything in the back. So, if you're somebody like myself who, wears your hair up a lot or you have the shorter hairstyle, I think it's really a priority to get the one the stones go all the way around with the exception, of course, of the earrings there because that's going to, it doesn't look like it's 2 different necklaces, one in the front and one in the back, right? So that's what we're going to show you one more time here on the hand and let's give it 60 seconds on the 1 Karat 10 version with the 10-point diamonds. So they're about 1.5 points bigger. Not a huge difference, but 1.5 points bigger than the ones we saw in the 8.5s, or they were 8 or 8.5 on the 202. So a little bit bigger individual stone, just separated a little bit more, but still go all the way around. Then, of course, that beautiful diamond cut link chain that we always use that is so stunning on its own. If you used to have a chain that looked like that without the VS diamonds, that would be fabulous. But the fact that you've got this now must-have station style, it's really important. So congratulations. And who was our requester on that one, Joyce? I knew you had a request, I think it was, or a lot of you had requests for this one. Yeah? Wonderful. Well, hi, Susan. Thank you. A lot of Susans tonight, huh? Love that. Love that. Congratulations. $9.99, 13 seconds left. Thank you. Enjoy. And that is that, guys. That's a really, again, these are classics. And by the way, there's nothing that says you can't have these two together, layer the different sizes together. The Karat 10 with the 202, you can do that too. And it just gives you even more of that kind of individual stylized look. So totally up to you there. Fabulous idea. And we're going to show you next a quick one of a kind in a ring. I've got, oh, and speaking of earrings, because I know we had some great earrings already, we do have, keep in mind, some very large Tanzanite earrings tonight that are huge marquise cuts, but I got to show you this because with as many of the cornflower blue lovers out there, this is a must-see, right? Early on. And guys, keep calling on the DBTYs. Now you've seen the 2 most popular, the Karat 10 and the 202. And again, Karat 10, $9.99, 202, $16.99, both in your choice of gold color and must-haves. Maybe you get the big one for you and then, for gift giving, still be a beautiful, generous gift to get the 110, right? For the, for the gifts, right? That's a great idea. So, and you'd be done. That's like your superstar ultimate gift. So you would be done. You wouldn't need to do anything else. That's it. You're done. So that'd be just a great feeling to just have someone special marked off the list in September. But here we go. 4209. I had to show you this. This is really cool. This is really cool. It's a special piece here. It's a 232, so it's got plenty of size to it. It's an unheated cornflower blue, pear shape, sapphire, and we do have a sapphire wheel coming up shortly, but that will not have a cornflower blue. That's actually going to be some more exotics and some pinks and some oranges and some pods and a men's ring, but this is the cornflower blue that I had to show you, and it is a massive stone. And it's so beautiful with its Karat 32 in the VS diamonds, double haloed around it, triple split shank. This is cool. So you got a great ring here. Listen, the cornflower blues don't stick around, and it's always tougher to get the big ones as opposed to like under a carat, fairly simple, right? Fairly pedestrian, but it's a whole different deal to get over 1. And it's another level to get over 2. And this is stretching towards 2 1/3 carats. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Because there's only one. So come on in early. We're so excited to have you for this. It's a very, very impressive piece. And again, this is it. This is the time. This is the moment. You ready, guys? It's not going to be anymore. We've got this $59.99 price tag. I'm getting rid of it. I'm abandoning it. I'm getting this one home right now, and everybody's still dialing in on those world famous DBTYs. Nobody else has quality like we do, so grab them here and quickly. But this is where you're going to get something special in a ring that's, you know what I also love about DBTYs, guys? It goes with every other piece of jewelry you have, right? Everything. No matter what your ring, no matter what your pendant, no matter what your earring, it always works, right? It always ties back so beautifully. So that's a great idea too. And I'm just thinking about with the dots of diamonds all the way around that double halo, perfect with our, in this case, white gold DBTY. So here's what's shaking. We got a special idea and it's an incredible value. It's our 232, 132 in diamonds and $59.99 should be the price. Yes, Tiffany, go ahead. Another new register named Michelle. And who's that? From where? Georgia. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle in Georgia. And she picked up a DBTY. Let me guess. DBTY? I figured so. Well, that's a great way to start, Michelle. Welcome to our show. Thank you so, so much. And keep calling, guys, on those DBTYs. Very, very popular. But here's what we're going to do right now on this incredible, incredible stone. It's not $59.99. It's not $49.99. And it's not even going to be $3,999. This is the moment to get in right here, right now. This is crazy for a stone of that size and all that color. And it's got a bit of that glow. It's like not that exact ultraviolet blue color. It's more like true cornflower, but it's got a little bit of that just really cool neon glow to it. And it's not even $39.99. First caller, we've got one only. That's it. I'll even change the gold. So if you're a yellow gold lover, no problem. We can do that. Look at the clarity and the bright shining lights of this superstar stone. I'll make it $2,999 for a 232 cornflower blue. Excuse the rhyme, but you know, had to go with it. I mean, right? Just telling you like it is. $29.99. This is spectacular. So give me a call if you'd like that one for $29.99. That's special. That's beautiful. And here's what we're doing. We got the top of the hour already here, which means it's pink diamond time. Earrings. Big league. Wait till you see this value. Let me try this one on for you. Still have that teal, blue, green sapphire in the round as well. Still have our black diamond earrings, I do believe, as well. But DBTYs are going very quickly. So grab those diamonds by the yard opportunities while we have them. And again, two great options in one show. That's always nice. So you're really picking out that perfect one, whatever suits you best. But take a look at that. Here is an unbelievable. Just to see that on, I think you really start to get an idea. Okay, now I get 232 and why that's important, and just a dazzling stone for $29.99. All right, that's just such a bright blue. And see how this is why I think most people ask and want and seek out the cornflowers, is because they don't want it to look too dark. You know, that's kind of the Achilles heel with sapphires, is that the blues especially, they can easily get overly dark. And then suddenly you're going, wait, is it a black or is it a blue? Well, black, blue. There's no confusing these two colors. They're like, you know, that is staying even from a distance away, even without blasting light through it. You still see how bright gemmy blue that is. So it's fabulous. It's fabulous. It is really, really good. I actually saw a customer sent me a screenshot of a website the other day, and it was a designer. I'd not heard of the designer, so it's a smaller designer, but they actually, I thought I had to get a chuckle just because they called their item Gemmy Gem. I was like, that sounds like something I would say, Gemmy Gem, right? They called it and I can't remember what the stone was, but they called it a Gemmy Gem something. And I'm going, yeah, I think it was I don't remember now. And they sent it to me because they were like, look at the price on this stone. I was like, yowza. And again, it was called Gemmy Gem. And I'm like, oh, Gemmy Gem. Yeah, that's kind of it's not a technical term, but it sometimes suits it, right? And that's a Gemmy Gem right there. So just Gemmy. All right, coming up next, it's our top of the hour. So I want to welcome everyone to the show. We have a very special way to celebrate this top of the hour. And we could not be more thrilled that you're all here and that you're with us and you're hanging out with us on Wednesday Night Live. So we're so thrilled. And again, this is the special that I live to do. These are the kind of opportunities that this is what we live for at TVON, is to make incredible fine jewelry like the really good stuff affordable, because anywhere else, especially in this category, we're talking pink diamonds here, you would not find these for anywhere close to this price tag that we're about to offer. And that's why it is a TOH top of the hour. So, or TOTH top of the hour. It is 2860, and I am thrilled about this markdown. We only have a couple of pairs left, so it's going to be limited. and when they're gone, they're gone. But what a special moment this is. And I know that we all know that when you get pink diamonds in anything, I don't care if it's one or if it's several, or if it's a ring or a pendant, it doesn't matter. All pink diamonds are going crazy in price tags, and for obvious reason. We all know what's happening. Argyle mine shut down in Australia gosh, we're going to have the 1-year anniversary coming up in a month. So, I mean, who else can believe it's been 1 year since that fateful day that the Argyle mine closed? And a lot of people missed it because it was the same day that it was election day here in the U.S. last year. So I think a lot of people just, were paying attention to other news and were not aware that Argyle mine shut down when it did. But we knew it was happening. We got a little head start. We had a little pre-knowledge of it, which was great. But sure enough, just as you predict with any gem that gets mined out, you know what's going to happen. You know what's about to happen. And this is a stone where we're not talking about a stone that was readily available in the first place. We're not talking about a stone that was commonplace. We're talking about one of the most exotic, it's not even a gem, it's a diamond. And it's one of the most unusual, rare natural colors. And what we bring you are just that, natural. Because again, it's not there's a lot of heated material out there. There's a lot of funky stuff going on to even take what you could call a natural diamond, and that's where it gets kind of dicey and confusing sometimes, is sometimes there are natural diamonds that are from the earth, but then they got treated to get a certain color. And the excuse is, well, if we gave them time in nature, they would have eventually, after millions of years, become that color. But that's still a treatment, and that's still not as rare as when you get what we're about to show you, natural, fancy pink diamonds, which are now mined out as far as the high quality mine, the one that was most prolific in the world. And what we're about to show you is a top of the hour, cannot live without in value. This is how we're going to do it. So the cornflower is here if you'd like it. Here's what we're going to do to show you a really special opportunity. And the cluster, I think this is the best of all worlds, because even if you were somebody who's going, oh, I'd prefer an earring with a big center stone. Do you have that, Lolo? I would say no. No, because Lolo knows that the big stones only go in the rings, and we've never been able to take two and match them up. But this still looks like you've got one big stone, doesn't it? Because you have the cluster of the rounds put together. So and you'll see them on, so you'll see what I'm talking about, where they look like they're one big stone because you have this cluster of 7 stones together in the center of the earring, in a lever back, in a slight drop, but again, it's not gonna have like movement. It's not a chandelier earring that's gonna be all over the place. This is why I think when you have a stationary drop like that, I think it's really great for every day, especially if you're going, yeah, I prefer something a little bit more drama than a stud, but I don't want anything that looks like I'm trying too hard. This is the way to go. So it's wearable. It's item number 2860. You've got 37 points just in the pinks, which is also a big deal because that's way over the white diamond weight, which is already 24 points. So you get the two together. It's a really beautiful earring. And this drop, where when these are on, all you're gonna see are from the diamonds all the way to the bottom, which are just more diamonds. So it's fabulous. 3/4 of an inch, 61 points total weight. Stunning and a great value coming your way, but you gotta be on the phone lines because we're that limited. And if you're saying to yourself, I've seen those before on this show, TVON, pink diamonds, great value, but they were $28.88. Well, there is a brand new top of the hour price tag that is meant to get every single last pair we have out to you tonight. I would not wait if I were you to be on the phone lines. I would not be surprised at all if there are several people taking more than one pair, just for the posterity of it, just for the collectability of it, just for the gift giving of it, because my goodness, would that be a proud moment? As someone who likes to give good gifts, I mean, there aren't many opportunities where I give pink diamonds. I've done it only one time, and it was a ring, and it was to my mom. You know, it's not like every day we're giving pink diamonds as gifts, but you could. Natural, fancy, impossible to find anywhere else, and we're about to do it. Not even $2,888. Come on in. Nobody's on the phone lines yet, and we're about to be bombarded, slammed on the phones, where I'm not going to even be able to ensure or guarantee that everybody's going to get one. So it's a really important time to dial in. This is just a rare opportunity. I've been in this business a long, long time, but have only been selling natural fancy pink diamonds for a few years. It's not, something that is easy to do or ever has been. Even before, if you're going, oh, well, then they were probably really, really available when the Argyle mine was being mined. No, 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 they were not. And look at how beautiful those are. See how you just see the diamond straight down? And again, comfortable and lightweight, and no, like there's not, you don't need a special occasion to wear them. You just put them on and feel like you are a queen ruling a country because you got natural fancy pink diamonds and most of your comrades do not. This is the way to do it. It's not even $28.88. Take a look at them again up close. Here's what we're going to do. I'm making these of value that you will not believe, to the point where people can get more than one, and you probably should. Just for collectability sakes, just to resell, just to keep and watch what the prices continue to do if they're already soaring the way they are and there's no more mining from that mine. It's not like the mine is on hiatus. It's done. Hey, ladies. Hey, gentlemen. Hey, everybody who is within the sound of my voice ready to get a pink diamond deal, you'll want to dial right now. Because I've never seen us do anything like this before, and you are not going to see them again because these are the last pairs we have. That's why I'm telling you it's so important and vital. Be on those phone lines early, because the way they're going to go out, there is not going to be any pairs sticking around. And you called out tomorrow or next week, they're going to be gone. And unfortunately, it's not the kind of thing that I can go, you know, beg and plead and work with the design team, because if you don't have the pink diamonds, you can't make them again. No matter how much you're going to charge, no matter how much you're going to ask, no matter how long you're willing to wait, no matter how much money you're willing to spend, that's the problem. Getting those pink diamonds and getting them matched is a no-go. So instead of $28 or even $1,888 where you're already saving $1,000, they're not going to be. And I'll tell you, for the guys out there that are going, what am I going to get her? Holiday time, anniversary, birthday, retirement, whatever it is, right? What am I going to do? That's special, but maybe, you know, don't we all like to make it look like we spent more than we did and we didn't have to, but it looks like we did. That's what this earring really is, a big, big category here. You're going to look like you went to a museum and robbed the place, or you went to an auction house and outbid the multi-billionaires. That's what this kind of earring is at, that league. And it's not even $1,888. What if I tell you they're not even $1,000 tonight? That's something special right there. But they're not $1,000 and they're not $9.99. This is why top of the hours are so important. This is why, even if you, and I hope you stay with me all night long and never leave me. But you know what? If you just tune in at the top of the hour, that's a way to do it, just to check out what I have, because these are the kind of values we cannot do any other time. And I'm not even making them $999 or $899. Those are pink diamonds. Almost 40 points of natural fancy pink diamonds, and they're not even $899. Last call, we've only got a few left because we're already busy on our phone lines. They're $888. $888. Any earring, any stud, any little baby diamond would be that price and a great value. These are clusters of pinks, beautiful white diamonds all the way from the drop, and that's what they look like up close and personal. And if you're lucky enough to have a pink diamond ring, well, that's going to go with it. So take full advantage of it. I'm going to bring out the best pot of EBIT tonight you've seen that's also going to be affordable. We've got opportunities. We've got the Sapphire wheel coming up for you. We're already getting close to the halfway mark of the show. So listen, it's a calm Wednesday. It's a calm, quiet Wednesday night, just the way we like it. We can get you your request, which we've been doing already during the first hour, and we can get you values like that. That's incredible. So a final 60 seconds, we'll move along. Got the big Tanzanite. Say, don't hesitate, guys. If you want to see anything in particular, or if you're just like pining away for something, give us a call and let me show it to you. We can do that. Whatever you need, whatever we got. If it's here, we're going to show it to you. I'll give you the markdown. So we also have this big Tanzanite value, which I'm a little worried because unfortunately, we just don't have, you know, enough, but I have one very important 7-carat round Tanzanite in a bridge that is also going to be one of the most epic markdowns. We have an incredible sapphire bracelet. I'm going to show that to you next because I really want to get to this one, and then we'll have that sapphire wheel as well. So we're saying goodbye to September here tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night's when kind of we transition from September to October. So we're getting ready here to, what do you have there for me? Another request for Michelle. Did she want a different cornflower? You got it. We've got one that, well, I like this one, Michelle, because if she wanted to go a little bit smaller than 2, this is literally a little bit smaller than 2. It's a $199. Let me show it to her. Was she looking for something like the pear shape? Maybe just a little bit more affordable? Oh, she saw it already and loved it. And you know what? Maybe she's abiding by my #1 shopping rule, which is if you can't stop thinking about it, you know you need to have it. It's that simple. That rule will never let you down. Hi, Michelle. Look at that. Yeah, I'm all for it. I agree. Cat, call it away, Tony, because yeah, it deserves it. 4101 is the item number on this one of a kind. It's our just under 2 carat, 199 is the carat weight of this also unheated blue sapphire in what is really, I called it a cornflower, but it's a little bit brighter. So it just is a little bit almost like louder in the sapphire color. It's just really pronounced and really specific. And it's got a carat 02 in VS diamonds as well, all the way around it. This reminds me a lot of the other ring. Triple split shank. Instead of that, you get the double split shank, so the split shank, and then you still get the double halo, which has the carat 02. So you're still getting a lot of diamond weight. And Michelle, here's our great big markdown. It's not even anymore $29.99, which I remember when I marked it down from $44 to $29.99, but it's not staying there. And here is what it looks like on. And keep calling on those pink diamond earrings. Now I'm on the sapphire train because we've got a lot of sapphires here to say goodbye to September. So here's what we'll do. $29, it's not. I'll make it $1,999. That is it. We saved you another $1,000 off the lowest to make that happen for you and give you all, let me just clean it up here and then show it to you on. So there was a fingerprint and still it was looking that stunning. And then here's what it looks like on with that beautiful, brilliant color. You can see how super saturated that is. And yet, same thing applies, what I was telling you about the pear shape we had. It's not getting too dark. From a distance away, which we just went further away, it still has all that beautiful, classic, true, bright blue. That's important. That is superstar. And you see how it just lights up. As it moves, it's twinkling as if it's trying to be a diamond. So that's very important. $19.99, that's it. It's gone. Congratulations. And I want to follow that with a very special sapphire bracelet. Ooh la la. So if you have, because I like to coordinate, look at that, blue, cornflower, blue purple is the mix of the neon. There's your blue green. Then we have a super hot pink, almost red ruby. And then, because rubies and sapphires are the same thing, it's just different elements, and then the reds get their own name, ruby. But sometimes you'll see, pink sapphires are really hot pinks described as, red sapphires. Ruby, same thing. Here's the beautiful yellow, and then there's the golden orange. These are all natural Marquise cut, stunning unheated sapphires, 4101. Now I'm going to try to show you as many as I can in one loop here so you can really see them, and I'll keep kind of moving it. But look at that bow design as well. I love that. There's something so feminine and very she designer in the bow design. There's one designer out there that does a lot of bows. And they're very feminine, they're very pretty, but they're very pricey. This is where you're getting 41, what am I giving you? The item number on the ring still? I'm still caught up on the ring. This is 2822. The ring is gone, Lolo, get over it. Just get over it. Here's what we'll do on the sapphires. 280 is your unheated sapphire weight in total among the 2, 4, 6 tones, okay? And they're all different colors, but they kind of ombre. They go from one that, just magical, kind of go from one to another, and they make sense in the order because it goes from the blue to the purple blue to the blue green to the pink to the yellow to the orange, so kind of like a rainbow. And it's also going to be 30 points in VS diamonds, and of course, it is a bracelet, so it's solid gold, and that's something we have to talk about because it's more gold than you would get in a ring or a pendant or an earring. A lot more. So you're getting the 30 points in diamonds. That'll be your bezel set stone that's in the middle of the bow link, that beautiful ribbon. And then you have this really special idea that's just done in the white gold or the yellow gold or the rose gold. I mean, hallelujah that we can make that whatever color, because if you're sitting back right now going, well, it's perfect, but I'd really like it in yellow. That's something we can do for you. That's what we can do. We're going to do that for you in the white, in the yellow, in the rose. It's completely up to you, and there's no extra charge for that either. So that's a huge extra bonus, is you're getting it exactly how you want it custom. And come on in. Insert closure, figure 8 safety. I'm going to show you that. There's one end of the bracelet right there. You can see it's got the 2 figure 8s. One is going one way, one's the other way. So you've got that beautiful, I'm just going to keep walking you through these stones because you got to appreciate that is that almost rainbow-like coloring of the sapphires with all exotics, from the cornflower bright blue to the purple blue. You really see that combination there, right? Like a really intense neon. And then the blue greens, and then the hot pinks, and then the yellow and the orange. But I have nobody on the phone lines, and that's not a surprise because you probably figure with a bracelet with that kind of carat weight, that kind of gold weight, and then the diamond weight, you're figuring That's great if I have $6,000 burning a hole in my pocket, but I don't. So instead of $59.99, I will help you. I'm basically here to be your jewelry fairy godmother, and we can make magic happen with the flick of a magic wand. That's what we do. And in this case, the magic wand is taking $59.99 and getting rid of it, because I think it'd be a lot more interesting to let you price it. Let you put your own price tag on an all sapphire, all mixed color bracelet. That's what I think would be good. So here's what I'm going to do. And because it's a bracelet, yeah, we should stop right at $3,500 and not a penny lower. However, it's a Wednesday night. We really just want to get everybody in and get the phone lines ringing, right? Have a little fun. Like, Wednesdays get such a bad rap, right? Middle of the week, hump day. Don't like that term. Here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to make it $3,000. I'm not going to make it $2,500. I'm not going to make it $2,000 or even $1,500 to open. It's my roll call auction. I'm going to see who's out there, just like you're in school, and we're going to see who's present with us. And this is my present to you. I'm going to go $1,000. $1,000 to open it up. $100 increments on a full, unheated, untreated sapphire bracelet, where your sapphires get you to almost 3 carats. Then you get the diamonds. Then you get those beautiful feminine links. And might I add, again, we were talking about DBTYs and the versatility and the wearability, that you would probably put that on every day and never take it off. Well, here's another bracelet that I think qualifies as that wear everyday piece, because what is that not going to go with? When it's got all those different colors, and then the diamonds, which, again, might I add, kind of remind me of the DBTY that you might be wearing here, because of those bezel sets, right? The bezel set diamonds are in the bracelet as well. So they might look perfect together. If you got a DBTY, you can get the bracelet. I'm going to go $1,000 to open. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I got nobody. Take a look at it. That's what we're going to do here. And there's that little bit of coordination between what you see there, right? Diamonds that are bezel and diamonds that are bezel. So if you got the DBTY, or you already have the DBTY, I think there's that subtle nod where they're matching up really nicely together. And let me show it on the wrist, because that's where you're really going to appreciate the cutting, the colors, the vibrancy. It's almost like every stone is neon here. And then let me kind of furl it out so you can see how that link will continue. This is the little, which it doesn't look like overly girly. This doesn't look like juvenile, you guys. This doesn't look like a kindergarten piece, right? Those bows look more like, honestly, when you see them from afar and they're on the wrist, they almost just look like this beautiful kind of curve, right? And we're looking for the open, and there's that orange, there's that yellow, there's the hot pink, there's the blue green, and then I love the difference between the blue and the purple blue. So amazing. And then insert closure, figure 8 safeties, and any gold you want. So do we have our open at $1,000? It looks like we have one bidder, and we've got our open, and that's it. So this is where it gets really interesting, especially up here when your heart is pounding going, did I make a boo-boo? Did I really go like, ooh, stupid low? Because if you only have one bidder, the low is where it goes. And that's where we don't want it to, be like this absurd kind of, where like you could never make it for that kind of price. And let me, a little secret. That's where we're at right now. You couldn't make it for that price. So let me tell, well, we can do a little bit of math. What I did, Virginia, I've given you all the details but that. So let me do the math, because heck no, you shouldn't be doing math on a Wednesday night. Shopping should be math free, unless it's how much money am I saving? And right now you're saving about $5,000. So as I mentioned, Virginia, there are 6 stones, the orange, the yellow, the pink, the blue, green, the purple, and the blue. So that's 6. So a little bit of arithmetic would tell me that 2 carats 80 divided by 6 means that every stone is just under a ½ carat. Now, obviously, they may not, one might be 48, one might be 53, but they're all, we'll call them ½ caraters, approximately, okay? So approximately ½ carat each, 6 stones in total, 280 in total. Any gold you wish. Right now, it's also speaking of, links and things like that, and quantities. That's actually going to be a 7-inch bracelet. As you know, we can expand it and lengthen it for you. If you're looking for an 8, we can do that for 10% more, which right now is $100 extra. So here we are. Who's our leader over there? Who do you have at the open? Miss S? And that's, or wait a minute. Let's see. Virginia or Tiffany might be verifying. Whew. Well, roll call is quite interesting here. Discovering in a hurry that we may not have that many people, because let me tell you this. When you're looking at something that is a bracelet, we have like a, little size 6 rings all the time. This is a 7-inch bracelet. I mean, I hate to bore you with the boring stuff. The gold may be the less interesting of the aspects to this bracelet. I think the sapphires are very exciting, and the diamonds certainly are, and the design elements, but the raw gold quantity here is what you have to think about, because you can't get that gold for $1,000. It was my way of starting that low to, make sure we get everybody in, like see who's out there. I'm learning quickly that this may not be the best way to test with an auction, because we're at 1,000 and nothing more. We've got your versatile wear every day, stackable, layerable piece, any gold you want, any length. There's just we need a little help from you if you need us to add an extra inch just to cut the labor costs, just so we can help, pay the folks that are so talented and so amazing that handcraft these pieces for you. I'm not charging you for the extra gold or the extra diamonds or any of that, but the labor to make it another inch longer would be something that I would ask to consider. So there's 10% more if you need an 8, 20% more if you need a 9, heck, 300 more if you want it to be an anklet. I get requests all the time for anklets. Apparently people like to wear anklets in fine jewelry. I've never known a lot of fine jewelry to be made in anklets, because they're down on your ankle and they're a little bit kind of, susceptible, and gold's a little soft for that. So I don't know. But hey, you want an anklet? We'll do an anklet for 30% more, which at this point would be $300. So I'm done, right? We have one bidder thinking about it. Do we have $1,100? I don't know. So here's what I'll do. I'll give it 2 minutes and we'll say bye-bye to the bracelet and bye-bye to my auctions, apparently, because they're not going the way they should. Take a look at this. That's it, guys. Wow. I mean, you just don't see this. Solid 14 karat gold bracelets. This is not a gold plating. This is not an overlay. This is not a vermeil. This is not a sterling silver. I know it's white gold, but we don't do sterling silver, and we don't have plated. We don't do platings or, like a micron of gold. We're doing solid gold here all the way through. A stunning, colorful, vibrant, which you already know. You don't need me to tell you that the hottest looking jewelry right now is the multiple colors put together. Look at the individual quality of a rare cut as well. Marquise cut. There's the cornflower. Then you have the purple blue. Then you have with this really rare blue green together. Then the hot pink. Then the yellow. Hello, yellow. So pretty, like sunshine. And then this beautiful orangey golden, almost looks like an imperial topaz, or almost wants to be a podparacha when it grows up, because it's got a little bit of pink there as well. Anyway, it is going to be our final call. We have a minute left, so all we ask is that you get in on the phone lines before the minute clock ends if you'd like to participate. We are in our very, very, very last call, and we are still stuck. We might be verifying. Let me know, Virginia or Tiffany, if you guys want to jump in on this one and try to steal it. At the last call, because we're there, and my goodness, that's a bracelet you wear every day. If you knew, there's a big designer. Her initials are JR, and she does a lot of really high-end jewelry. And many years ago, probably going back 6 years ago now, it's well before TVON was started, and I bought a piece of her line that's just like this. It's a curb link, but it's all pavéed with, pavé sapphires. And it's my favorite piece, I think, of all my bracelets I own. And it's my favorite because it's just so vibrant and colorful. This reminds me so much of that, except the stones are all really, really big, individual stones. And that makes a difference in sapphires. It makes a difference in all stones. And to think you're getting all those bigger stones and all of that amazing color, and then the way that they are perfectly, perfectly going from side. I mean, this is really it, guys. So do we have 1,100? Tiffany, are you at $1,100? Or I see Virginia's out. You talked him out of it, huh? What's that? Oh, good. What's the request? A Tanzanite? 2 to 4. And she didn't give a shape on that? And she wants an 80-point yellow? Oh, boy. Okay. Let me see what I can do for her. This one, in the meantime, I think it's at 11. Yes or no? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. So it's going to be like that, you guys. It's going to be like that. Guys are going to kill me on auctions. It's bad. It's bad. All right. Congratulations on that. You think you get more than 1 or 2 bidders, right? Shauna, I'm going to have to work on those requests. And when I say work on them, I just don't have anything in this vast counter that sits in front of me. I got nothing here. So I do have a Tanzanite. It's a 7 karat. That's a super wow. And then we also have, I've got yellow diamonds, but I've got a 2 carat. So we'll have to look for you and see if we can get you what you're looking for. And I love the specifics on that, so thank you. Did want to get to our sapphire wheel very quickly here as well. Plus we have a Paraiba, okay? Padbarasha, sapphire. Paraiba, tourmaline, we got both, okay. So speaking of Padbarasha, I'm going to start you with this wheel. This is our by September. We're almost done. And you know, Kool and the Gang made a very catchy song about September. So the good news is we can listen to that year round, but this month is ending. And whether we like it or not, whether we're like, wait, what? Wasn't it just Labor Day? This is your last call in September. So we thought we'd pay homage to the month by sending out some really cool sapphires, because if you're wondering the correlation, it's September's birthstone, which gives our September babies a lot to choose from. And so we happen to have these stones here that are on the larger side. They're super, super rare, but they need markdowns. They just need markdowns. So they're all going to go on a wheel. There's a variety to choose from, including more of that bright, vibrant royal blue in the bridge. Then I've got one of our super exotics here, which is a golden yellow. And then we're going to need more room because I do have a big men's ring up here as well. So again, the sapphire, by September. Adios to September. We've got a very special, I don't know, I like September. September, you know, football starts, and we're getting into the very, very best month of the entire year for sports, when they basically are all happening at the same time. Basketball's getting started, right? Football's just getting started. Baseball's wrapping up, playoffs. I mean, it's good. So, because that's my recreation. So here's what we're going to do on a sapphire wheel. I've only put up 3. We have 2 more to add. And you know what? I'm going to have to move this because I think the gents ring should go smack dab in the middle. This is a really huge and important rare stone. Now, we've already seen a blue-green in a round. We saw a blue-green in that bracelet just now. This is the specific green. This is all green, just through and through here. And of course, this is that fabulous. Are you guys loving this? Because the cut is very, I don't know, Wonder Woman, Superman kind of powerful because of the cutting there with those incredible 6 sides. So it's a really special, right? You got the 2, look at that, how it flashes. I mean, really, that is the coolest stone. And of course, that's Padbarasha, so super rare as well. Here's our green sapphire. That is a men's or ladies' ring. I bought a ring back when I started that was the same kind of watch-inspired design. It had a pink sapphire in it. I still have it. And it was, you remember that, Tony? You remember it? And it was a men's ring technically, but at the time, all the guys were being very much like, ooh, I don't want pink. So I bought it, and I love it to this day. And it's that watch-inspired design, so, you know, matches your high-end watches, and, you know, mine has diamonds around it like this one does, and this is a green instead of a pink. So that's a really, this is a really cool ring with the green. Then we've got the golden, and that's that golden. These are all natural, unheated, and treated. So you got, except for the green, I don't have that one listed as such, but I think they just forgot to list it. And the blue I don't have listed either. So we've got, let me just go through, unheated, all natural Padbarasha in the fancy hexagon. That's unheated. Then we've got the golden, which is also a fancy cut. That's an emerald cut. So more traditional fancy, but that's a 213 in the unheated orangey yellow golden. That stone actually is a Karat 76 green sapphire, 59 points in diamonds. There's our 109 bright royal. And then we also have what is also called a Padbarasha, but I was explaining this the other day. I don't see the orange and I don't see the peach, but I think it's one of the coolest, yes, because it's pinks. And all of a sudden, everybody needs me. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Oh, it is. Yes. Who's going to tell Tony, though? Should I do it, or do you want to do it? Unless I don't know. Sometimes Tony's very clever, and there's probably a reason behind it. So they called just to correct the spelling. That's nice. Boy, oh boy, should I start doing that on Facebook? When? No, we're not going to do that. Yes, Joyce. I'm sorry, what? Oh, they are. So I should add that to these bags. Okay. Like I said, I had a feeling it was just an omission on the folks that write the bags. So Tony, they're mad that, oh, there we go. Okay. All settled now. Good. Everyone can go to sleep. Happy now. Yeah, just in case you weren't sure if we were a live show, we are. And for my fellow spelling bee dropouts like I was. I was my parents made me participate in the Orange County Fair Spelling Bee when I was in 3rd and 4th, 5th grade. And of course, my brother, who's 2 years younger, he also had to do it for his age group. And it was truly one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. And if you would have asked them in 4th grade if I would ever do anything in the public eye, they would have laughed their you-know-whats off, because I was terrified of being in front of people. And so terrified that I did not spell Disneyland correctly out of sheer nerves in the 4th grade Orange County Fair Spelling Bee. And I will never forget it. Most mortifying moment of my life. I did not want to be up there. I did not want to participate. I was like, it's great for Brian. Yeah, Brian can go do it. And I didn't want anything to do with it. I just didn't want to stand on stage in front of people. And I did, and yeah, I didn't do anything to quell my fears. Anyway, here's what we've got. So we're happy that September's spelled correctly now. Thank goodness. And it's also going to be your choice of all one-of-a-kinds. And like I said, they are all unheated, so some of these just don't have it in the bags, but it's in our system. So that's good news. So all unheated, including this bright, vibrant blue, and that's going to be the round and the bridge. Then we have the men's ring, then the golden, then this. Again, what are you seeing at home? Because I'm seeing in person light lavender, lilac, pinky blues, and the blues that I'm talking about are not this blue. They're like an ultraviolet, glowing, neon purple blue. It's amazing. And it's a fabulous cushion cut. And they're all big sizes. So we're saying bye-bye in a big way here. That Padparasha, listen to me, Karat 77. The blue in the round, that's going to be the smaller of the grouping. That's a 109. Then we go to the green in the middle. Well, it's a men's ring, so it better be a big stone. That's a Karat 76 with tons of gold. And the diamonds, by the way, are on the sides too. So don't forget, there's actually 2 rows. One is on the side and one is on the halo, if you will. And then the golden sapphire is going to be a 213. So there's a biggie alert right there. Biggie, 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 biggie. Can't you see? Sometimes your sapphires just hypnotize me. And that right there. Listen, you're not going to hear Notorious B.I.G. quoted on any other shopping network. I guarantee it. That's why you hang with Lolo, okay? We're the cool kids. Hang with us. And, you know, we've got the fabulous pinky purple. Which one do you like? The Padparasha, you mean the hexagon Superman cut? Yes, me too. That's going to be rose gold only, Virginia 4236. Let me try it on. Everything up here is going to be a blowout price. So we're saying bye with the blowouts. We're getting you the best ever. This is rose gold only. It's also finished. Actually, the finishing is the undergallery, but look at how it shades the faceting of the stone. So that's really, really cool. And there it is in the rose, and boy, that's got some bright shine. And that's like that pink meets peach meets blush. So that's definitely a Padparasha, because it even has a little bit at the cutting that brings out some of those ultraviolet blues. Anything you'd like. We've already got somebody looking at this one. Tiffany, are you thinking about one as well already? Sounds good. We've got a lot of people talking about these. I think you know a blowout is about to ensue. And when they were $8,700, $13,000, $10,000, $12,000, and $11,000. Hey guys, the most inexpensive piece up here was $8,700. The rest are all in 5-figure land. And this is not going to be, guys, come on in. People are dialing in already, getting their favorites because they know these are one-onlys, and when they're gone, they're gone. It's bye-bye sapphires. It's bye-bye September. It is bye-bye to our big, big blowout pricing where it's not going to be 87. Heck no, it's not even half that. It's not even $43.50. It's not even half of that. Let me get this straight. We've just taken the lowest price of the 5. It was $8,700 on the bags. We have taken half, and now I'm taking another half off, which in shopping terms is a 75% off sale. That's important. That's good. So if I go, we got to do it. I got to work the magic here. That means, oh gosh, what's half of $350? It's $2,000. Basically, it's $2,200. I'm not even leaving them there. That's 75% off the lowest price of any of the 5. And they're not going to be $2,000. And they're not going to be $19.99. And they're all exquisite. And they're all natural and heated and treated. And there's rarity all throughout that wheel. The brightest of blues in the round, the amazing Padparasha, the pinks with the light violets and those lavenders, the neons, the green and the orange. Any one you want, they're $1,888. I'm making them go. Take a look at that, and that's a 75 plus. So you're saving over 75% off of our wonderful pricing already, and they're all one-onlys. And look at the finishing on this one, and look at the finishing, guys. I mean, this is really crazy. You just let me know. We can go through all those carat weights again. Just let me know which one you're thinking about. Sure, Jess, which one? they're huge stones. Oh my goodness, yes. Gents ring, sapphire, green, unheated. 1644 is your number, Jess. Any gold you wish. Oh, that's something you can do on anything but the rose gold in the pot in the back left. That's I'll change the gold on any of the others, including this men's ring, which can be done in the white, the yellow, or the rose. That's the 176 green, all natural, unheated, and treated with a double row in diamonds. One row at the top, one row on the profile side. So you get two rows. They meet at a perpendicular angle of pave. So that's a really cool look right there. $1,888. All right, final call. 60 seconds and we'll move. And if you want to grab any of those, that is your lowest price, just to move out some of our super specialty sapphires for the end of the month here. And we're thrilled to bring them to you. So if you have a question on any of those at all, holla at me. We'll help you. We'll get you some carat weights and all that good stuff and send them flying on out of here. There's another wheel later, which I'm going to have to do some real serious maneuvering on. We've got diamond hoops, one of our favorites. It's an encore presentation of one of our favorites in the world. When it comes to diamond hoops in oval shape, we have big Tanzanite earrings. I got to show you the Miracle. It's the Miracle. I'm calling it that. Back when I was growing up, there was something called the Miracle, and it was actually like a keyboard, like a synthesizer, and it would teach you how to play the piano. And boy, you know, if I could play the piano, then it really would have lived up to its name, because it would have been a miracle, and I never did. Still can't. Mary Had a Little Lamb is the extent of my repertoire. So yes, that's it. But you know what? I got the Miracle in jewelry, and that's going to apply to the pricing. So stay with us on a big Tanzanite. All right, so final call, 1,888. And I'll give it a final couple of seconds here, because I'm not leaving them here. This is the thing. Tonight, with this show, and pretty much going forward here for the fall season, if something doesn't sell in my show, if something manages to stick around, I don't care if it's a Wednesday or a Thursday, it doesn't happen on the other days, but if it's a Wednesday or Thursday, it can't go back in a vault. Because when you bring it at the lowest price and you blurt it out on the air and you tell the world and beyond what the price is, and it's a low like this, you cannot bring it back. This is the moment in the sun for it, and then it just is basically, do you want to know what happens? It has to get melted down, because we can't put them back in a vault, and that would imply bring them out on another show for what, $8,700 and up? No, not after you've seen them at this price. So this is their last call. It's your $1,888 best of value. It's getting, well, the goal was to make sure they move. Take your pick, anyone you like, and I got affordable coming up. But I got to tell you, this is crazy affordable when you think of where they started and where they should be versus what I'm doing right now. At $1,888, 26, 30 more seconds, all I need, just to make sure. Because the fact that you're telling me you don't like them, and they're $1,888 for unheated Pat Barasha and unheated royal blue round, and a big green, and a fabulous pinky purple lavender blue, and then this rich, rare golden color. But listen, if they're $8,700, I get it. Leave them here. Let me put them back in a vault and stuff them away. But you know what? At $1,888, there's no rhyme or reason they should not be here for one more moment. So this is your chance right now. Do you have a request too? Thank goodness for requests, right? Thank goodness. Hi, Shannon. So Shannon wants to see a fabulous, this is not Shauna, right? This is Shannon. Just making sure, okay. Did we ever find anything for Miss Shauna? Still working. All right, so this is a gorgeous yellow. Let me move that aside. Move this, move this, move this. We're going to stay with sapphires for Shannon's request here. Take a look at this. Well, this looks like a yellow diamond at first, and then you realize it's got that vivid color. So it is a sapphire set within our wonder ring of diamonds. It is a beautiful, clean, once again, unheated stone, and it's also going to be at number 3810. Now, this has an 88-point pear shape that's extending from the tip of the stone that kind of nestles into that beautiful chevron shape of the ring. That is a one only, and it's 30 points in diamonds, and I'll blow it out for $888. I don't know where that price came from, but it's a winner. So another big blowout if you want to get a pear-shaped yellow. This is really enough brilliance and enough sparkle that it could pass for a diamond, but instead it's that great rich color of sapphire. Again, 88 points. 30 points in the diamonds, and this is really like having an extension or an addition to what is really the medium-sized wonder ring that's always so popular here. So fabulous way to go there. If you have any questions on the sapphires, holla at me, stop the show. We'll tell you all about them. We'll make sure you get all your questions answered, because big sapphires like that should not still be available at $1,888. And if you just happen to have had a birthday this month, or I guess there's the possibility you could have one tomorrow, that would be your birthstone. So a fabulous way to celebrate, and a beautiful, beautiful array of exotic colors for you. So Shannon, that's for you. I don't know if that's the exact piece she was looking for, but certainly a gorgeous, affordable yellow sapphire at just under a carat. And most importantly, here's what it looks like on. And this is also a style. Now, granted, it looks great like that all on its own, but you could feel free to start stacking it, layering it. I could imagine a ring here. If you want to just make it your own on certain days, maybe some days you just wear it like so and it looks fabulous, because not everyone's gonna have a ring that looks like that. But you could feel free to add a band to it, or add our Wonder Ring here, or just kind of play with it, because it's one of those styles that's very versatile. So it's gonna work in a lot of different ways for you, and it's a fabulous value at $888. So 30 seconds left on that one, and then we're gonna show you, I mean, it's against all my better judgment just judging on what's happening tonight, but I have this really precious Paraíba. And I know we've shown you, I've had Brazilian stones that are in the $70,000, $80,000 range, but not everybody's looking for a $70,000 or $80,000 piece of jewelry. I totally, totally get it. Go get a vacation house, you know, go take an extravagant trip, you know, that's just, yeah. Go get a fun, exotic race car. Do whatever you want. I think when it comes to jewelry, we can get you that quality, but take a look at this. Because this looks, for all the world, a lot like a couple of those Brazilian stones that I've been showing to you, but those are the ones that are, you know, tens and tens of thousands of dollars. And this is still a stone that, make no mistake, it's Paraíba. But when you get color and clarity and absolute stunning color, and here's the problem. I think a lot of people go, oh, well, listen, I want a carat stone or up, and if it's not, I don't want it. I'm gonna tell you right now, what do you think that stone is by looking at it? On the wheel where you always see the jewelry, I looked at this before the show started, and I don't really read the bags until I get out here, because I really just wanna take the jewelry in on its own for what it's about and what it looks like, and the design elements and the individual stones that are hand selected. But that stone, the first thing I noticed was that looks like a 1.5 or 2 carat stone. And got this idea because we know where our 1.5 and 2 carat Paraíbas go. And then, much to my surprise, sometimes these stones work these little magic things where they can be really, really, really what we call a bigger look, or a face up, like a bigger stone. This is one of those classic examples. This stone is just under a carat. But you would never know that by looking. And I think a lot of people are going, well, with Paraíba, that may be something I need to look at as kind of opening up a new avenue of affordability, because this is not exactly an affordable stone in any way, shape, or form. Where was I the other day? I was looking at one of my favorite sites, and it's a fabulous, like, consignment dealer. They do everything. They do collectibles and fashion and clothing, and they do only high-end. They only take high-end, and they get, you know, really pretty close to retail, in some cases more than what pieces we're retailing for, because they're now vintage, or they're exotic, or they're limited edition, and they're doing jewelry too. And what caught my eye was there was a Paraíba, and it was a 60-point Paraíba, 18 karat gold, 35 points in diamonds. They were asking over $17,000. And that's very normal. That's very much what you would see, because this stone, in any way, shape, or form, if it's actually Paraíba, if it actually has copper and manganese content that gives it that unique color and makes it that rarest of tourmaline, it's expensive. And there's no two ways around it. Here's what we're going to do tonight. I should save this for a different day. I should just put it aside, pretend it's not here, not show it to you, but I can't help myself. Being that this is my favorite collectible as well, it's the only stone I've collected through the years. I have a lot of jewelry, but the only stone that I have like multiples of is really the Paraíba, as far as color is concerned. Diamonds we all have, but like, this is the Paraíba. But you got to trust and believe in what I'm telling you as we look back at this stone, because you got to see that stone. That is not normal. This is clean. This is neon. This is a stone that's going to really glow even when we take away the light. Come on in. Look at this stone, because this is what's important. I can talk all day long about 90 points, etc. This is what it's about, though. It's about this individual stone, the undeniable neon that it has, the clarity that it brings, and the fact that doing what this stone should do, watch what happens when you block the light. The stone gets better. The stone gets better. And watch this again. If you missed it, full light. Look at how that white background kind of lights up stark, right? And then Lola's going to block the light. And you see how it's shaded now? It looks like an overcast day, which we would know nothing about, right? Sunset. Look at the sun. Looks great. But this is replicating when it's away from television, away from 3 spotlights trained on it. In other words, at home, on your hand. That just got better. So this is what neon's about. That's what neon's supposed to do. This is item number 4163, and here it is, brand new tonight. You guys are, the couple of you that are with me tonight are the only ones that are ever going to see this. It's our 90-point private collection neon Paraíba. It's 78 points in diamonds. That's a, look at that, double halo, and then the diamonds down the shoulders as well. Classic mounting. That's what you want. Take it from me. I'm going to say something that I shouldn't admit. One of my most important Paraíbas I have is in this really, really wild, crazy ring, okay? Which I thought was super cool when it was 2000 and what was it, 6? And I was really excited about it. But today I'm like, I want to take that stone out. It's in this, like, seriously, it's a 1-inch band and it's all bezel set diamonds and it goes all the way around the hand and it's in rose gold and it's like wild, right? And I never wear it because it's so wild and so uncomfortable, and it's an inch wide all the way around. And I've gone to every jeweler, including ours, and they won't take the stone out because it's in a bezel. And it's too valuable of a stone. They don't want to touch it. They don't want to try to fight with the bezel and take it out. And so let me speak from a little bit of experience, and y'all know this as well. It's one of the great principles of shopping for great fine jewelry is go with the classics. With these collectible type stones, you know, it's my spearmint green stone, and it's just, again, I'm wishing that was in a classic mounting now, because that's what time and time again, back in 2006 isn't necessarily what's cool now, and you know, who knows what's going to be cool in 2035, right? So, which sounds just crazy to say, but this is what I advocate. If you're going to collect a Paraíba, if you're going to have one of these stones as your investment piece, as your collectible, get it in a classic mounting and wear it. Wear it and enjoy it, because these stones are that precious. They're that important. So I have nobody on the phone lines who loves it. This is one of my finest shining examples of Paraíba that I can bring to you. And even there's a 4 carat and there's a Brazilian stone right in front of me that I don't know if it's as pretty as this one is, to be quite honest with you. And it doesn't look that much bigger, and that's a carat 41. So it doesn't look a lot different. Here's what I'm going to do, because I really need to, we need to get this to somebody. And I'm going to believe that there's somebody right now that's having that emotional reaction, that's kind of loving it, kind of digging it. Because if you're not, you're just not a Paraíba person. What can I say? Usually you have to look past, and you have to compromise, and you have to look past inclusions and haziness and fogginess. Sometimes there are actual needles, like visible needles in the stone that are those copper inclusions that you have to see. And a lot of people are going, no, I don't want that. I want my stone to be clean. But in Paraíba, it's so difficult to get that clarity. This stone is it. So I say all that because it's worth every penny of $7,299 tonight, but I don't know if we're going to get it out the door at that price. On a Wednesday, I don't know. So here, I'm willing to try and make this totally plausible, and better yet, take it a step further and do something that we've never done before. Take a look at this. I will wow you with this one. If the stone isn't doing it, maybe the price tag will, because I'm going to take $72.99 and we're going to forget about it. I mean, technically, we're going to put it as a was price, but you're going to have to really just truly take this in for what it's worth, which is $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a carat for this kind of material. And yes, it's this kind of material because you're looking for the clean. This is the bright. This is the neon. And I'll tell you what, not going to do $7,000. The only way to do this and get around $72.99, to be quite honest with you, is to put it on the auction block. And so I'm going to say a major, major quick prayer to the jewelry gods above and hope that I have participation, because I also know that 6,000 is probably not going to do it. 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. But listen, this is a stone with those 78 points in diamonds where it's got to be at least $3,500. I had one over the weekend. I didn't even show it to you. We ran out of time, and guess what? It was smaller than this one, and it was over $3,500, and it didn't have nearly the diamond weight. So here's what I'm going to do. And again, no open yet. I'm prepared for that. I'm ready. I'm feeling like tough. You got to feel tough on a Wednesday. Here's what we're going to do. I'm not even starting at $3,500 or $3,000. I would love to get somebody. Doesn't need to be, listen, I'm a realist here. I don't think we're going to get 100 people, no matter how I start it. No matter if I offer to pay you, I don't know if we would get a lot of people. But I'm going to tell you this, I am willing to make this a history-making opportunity. That's what this is, history-making. And I'm not starting at $2,500, and I'm not starting at 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. If you're going to make history with the Paraíba, this is what you got to do. I'm going to start at $2,000, which is definitely not the cost on the mounting empty, and we're going to see where it goes. And here's what it looks like. One of the most screaming, searing, visible bright neons and clarity beyond. We're looking for $2,000, and I don't know why the increment is blank, except for that Tony's probably expecting me to say something like $1,000 increments, or $750 increments, or $500 increments. But no, this may be a moot point. I'm going to do $100 increments, and that's if we get the open. And again, not 35, not 3, not 25. It's $2,000 to start on one of the most rare, exotic stones, not here, not in the U.S., worldwide, all around the world. When you have millionaires and billionaires that I work with all the time who come to me because they're like, you seem to have connections. You've been doing it a while. It seems like my jeweler's having a tough time getting this, and yet we can get it for them. And that is something where we know there are very wealthy people right now that are collecting gems. Gems, jewelry, precious metals, and this is one of the most collectible of them all. And we are looking, searching, seeking, pleading, and begging for a $2,000 open. Sometimes I'm going, should I just go maybe we should be auctioneers at like a real auction house where there's like, you know, people gathered who search the world for exotic gems. And then they all go out and outbid each other, right? Wouldn't that be fascinating? And here I am looking for 2,000 to open with no open. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give it a final 60 seconds. We'll see if we have anybody interested in this unbelievable value. But again, what I'm asking you to consider here, even though it's a 90-pointer that looks like a carat and a half, I looked at it before the show, did not look at the weight, and just thought that it was a 1.5 to 2. So you're already getting that much bigger visual. However, and do we have the open? I think we do. So we do have the open at $2,000. I just heard the open, so we'll find out who that is. But here's the thing. I'm not asking you to look at the carat weight. As large and important as that is, put that over there. I'm asking you to look at the clarity and the color of this stone. Because if you've seen Paraíbas, and I know that we've got more than anybody else out there, we have the bigger selection than any other single opportunity. Nobody. I have literally families that worked with Paraíbas. They mined it back in the day in Brazil. They don't have many anymore. They don't have as many as we have. That tells you something. We are the source. And listen, that's part of why we love to bring them affordably, but this is not a stone that should be priced this way, and you know it and I know it. So take it as a sign from the heavens that this is a moment where you should be bidding if it's on your radar, because they don't get more affordable and they don't get better. Take a look at it. We'll see what we've got. So we know we have 2,000. Anybody thinking about going 21? What's that? Of course. Let's try it on a couple more times. I've done it once, but that's never enough. I'm going to try this on as many times as I can. If I could just literally put this on and run out the door without being caught, I would do it. Because, well, that's not really my style, but I love it. I love it. And I have a lot of Paraíbas at home. I have an entire collection, and very few of the stones do that. Are that vivid, that bright, and you know what? People across the world, collectors, what they do, they'll forego size. They'd rather get a smaller stone that's clean than get a bigger stone that's cloudy. Because you know why? The clean, that's what makes it rare. A lot of stones are neon without having clarity. You've seen those before, right? Where they're riddled with inclusions, but they've got some glow to them. It's not always the clarity that is the given. You oftentimes get color without clarity from Paraíba. That's why I love this particular stone, is giving you undeniable clarity beyond. So we're looking for, again, it's only $100 increments, which is far lower than they should be for a stone like this. I started far lower than a stone should be, and we're in our last call starting now, because even though we're verifying, I got to make sure with these auctions the way they've been, I'm going to go make sure that's 100% verified, because we might be verifying, we might not. I got to make sure. We are going to give it 2 final minutes though, and we've got 2,000 officially, and that's where we stand. So remember, you can change the gold color. So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, that's A-okay. We always like the white with that particular color, but it's up to you. And I can speak for myself, they look good in all colors. They really do. So white's just kind of maybe the best contrast. We are looking at our last call with 2 minutes left. That means that you have 2 minutes to dial that phone number. That one, that right there, just simple, easy. But 2 minutes is provided because there's that delay that's pretty, extensive here with our broadcast. So we want to give you 2 whole minutes, but you want to dial on the early side, okay? Because this is an opportunity. I've been doing it 20 years, sold a lot of Paraibas, was on the air the first time they got introduced on the television airwaves. That was '04. So they haven't even been around as long as I have. That's how they were discovered in '89, but that was Brazil. Not many people were selling Brazilian on TV. So even in 2000 and 2001 and 2002 and 2003, there weren't Paraibas because that was the Mozambique and the Nigerian material that was just starting to trickle into the States. So it was 2004, 16 short years ago, that this material was new to us. And remember, it's all gone. The mines, 3 of them, closed down, shut down for good. So let's give it our final 2 minutes and see who's out there. This is a special piece right here. There's no doubt about it. Again, look at the color. Did you have a question? Well, Robert, here's the bigger question. Where does Robert live, Jess? I'm going to get a little personal. Where does he live? Beverly Hills, New York City. Where? He lives in California. Now, that's a big place. Can you get more specific? Tracy. You know what I'm going to tell him? I live in Los Angeles, and we have a city within Los Angeles called Beverly Hills. I have yet to see one there. Robert, here's the bigger question. Where do you find a Paraiba? I can tell you this, Robert. Let me say this really quickly. I had a viewer from Florida. Her name's Sandra. She messaged me, emailed me about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4. And she was in Florida. She was shopping in some of the ritzy shops down there. She went into the Blue Box store, and they had one. It was a 4.5 carat, and I'm quoting the email from memory, so bear with me. I might be paraphrasing. It was $560,000. And it was not clean, which they usually aren't. So it's part of my job to make sure I know what's here, and I can't travel, right? I'm here with you guys, so I don't travel, plus the pandemic. I'm not traveling. I'm here with you guys, and I'm at home. And I got to tell you, I have done the legwork because I have friends that work at the retail store since they've been open. They don't have Paraibas. That's in Los Angeles, West Side, Century City, Beverly Hills, you name it. La Jolla, up in Carmel. I got a friend who works at a jewelry store in Carmel. They don't have Paraibas. So that was a one-off in Florida, and I was thrilled to hear it because otherwise you don't see them in retail. These are those stones that are so tough to find, you can't even put a fair price. They're usually in auction houses and in private collections and museums. That's it. So final call. I know I spent a good portion of that, but Robert, it's really just tough to find. And if you guys are, because we have customers all over the country and beyond, so you guys know my email, you know how to reach out to me. I respond usually within 10 seconds, 24/7. If you ever see one, tell me, because I can't be in like Mississippi, and I'd love to be in New York City, but I can't get there all the time with my short time off. So, feel free. You guys are my eyes and ears too. If you ever see one in your hometown, if you actually see a genuine Paraiba, I'd love to see it. I'd love to know what they're getting because I can't be everywhere, but I got to tell you, being in this business 20 years, sold a number of them through our channels here, but never ever have really seen them much in retail. So hard to put a price, but retailing and wholesaling for 60 and 70,000 a carat on the stones that look like this. So again, sky's the limit. Do we have $2,100? Yes or no? Final call. That's a long-winded way to say you can't really have an actual retail price. I mean, it's just beyond. And if you ever see one, let me know, because you guys, again, that's why it was so kind of no, it wasn't Sandra, it was Deborah. It was Deborah S. It was Deborah S. Her last name is kind of like Sandra. She was so kind to send that to me. And she was like, you'll never guess what I just saw. I just saw a Paraiba, $560,000. And they don't take payments. They don't let you split credit cards. And yeah, that kind of thing. So let me know. I think we're at 21, but I'm not sure. I'm just on my little retail kick because retail prices are tough on anything. If you ask me the retail on an amethyst, it's tricky because everyone's got a different retail. It depends on the store you're at. It depends on, is it a mom and pop or is it Tiffany? Is it Cartier or is it, Target? I mean, it depends, right? I don't know if Target has fine jewelry. I don't know for sure. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. It just kind of depends. Retail varies based on who you are and what's the name and what their overheads are like and, you know, all that stuff. So retails are tricky. Yes? 21, yes or no? Yes, you got it? Sold. Congratulations. Joyce, was this a request? Oh, good. You found one. Well, let me get the millimeter size right now. Oh, you already checked it? Oh. Oh. Now that's love right there. That's love. Joyce, you really, it's true love. She wrote the millimeter size on the bag as she brought it out for me. That is true love. 749 is the item number. Hi, Shauna. Shauna, I know that request was a few minutes ago. Here's what we came up with. I love this one. This is because we actually don't have, we've been kind of running through 1 carat yellows for a while. We don't have that many left. So pretty excited about this 101 VS yellow diamond cushion cut square. It also has, wait, what did she ask for a colossal diamond weight around it? Because this has almost 2 carats in white diamonds around it. So yeah, we're getting awfully close to the 3 carat number here in total. And they're all VS diamonds, including the yellow one in the center, which is the big time. And you've got all that double halo in the squared off design there, which is fabulous. And you have this really, really impressive 196 in diamond weight. And let me just blow this out for anybody who wants it. I don't know if it's exactly what she's looking for, but it is a 5 millimeter square on the center. So square cushion cut, that is also known as an antique cushion cut. And what a ring. Oh, sign me up. Love this. This was actually one of the very first designs we ever brought because TVON's been around for about 5, 6 years. Actually, it's not 5. It must be 6 because I've been here almost 5. Oh, you guys, anniversary show coming up on November 2nd. I hope I'm here on November 2nd. Otherwise, I'm going to have to celebrate my anniversary alone. I hope I'm here. Someone's going to look up what day that is. Here's the 101 because it's 5. That's a big number. They didn't think I was going to last 5 months, let alone 5 years. True story. Anyway, so you should know better, but they didn't know me that well. Here's what we're going to do. Karat 96, Virginia, yes. November 2nd. Why? What's happening on November 2nd with you? What? Come on. What do you mean for real nothing? Then why'd you ask? It seemed to pique your interest. Yes. Oh, yeah, 5-year anniversary. Yeah. You're just ready to party? You gonna get me like, I don't know, balloons, champagne, maybe like a little headband that says 5-year anniversary, TV on for 5, something like that. Oh, OMG, she made it, something like that. We have to find out what day it is first. I'm looking right now. It's a Tuesday. Of course it is. Well, that just means we'll celebrate on the 3rd, and we'll pretend. Here's what I'm going to do. Anyone who wants this ring, anybody, here's what I got. $17,000. Yeah, I'm not doing that. We're going to try something. I'm going to blurt out a value. Take it if you love it. I'll make it $2,999. That is a 5 millimeter brilliant square cut there. It is fabulous. Wouldn't you know it, Tony? It's a Tuesday. That's not right. Oh my goodness. It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday election day, actually, is what it says, which is funny because when I started, it was just 2 days before the 2016 election. So yeah, nobody knew I was even here for like really about 6 months. Everybody was so into the news. It was a wild time. It was a wild time. Here's what we're going to do. I got a wheel coming up for our top of the hour. I'm a little bit behind, but hey, it was worth it to show that request, right? And then we've got our big Tanzanite. Let me show this to you because this is not going to last very long. Then we'll get to our wheel. I'm about to share with you. This is what I dubbed earlier the miracle. And you know what? We're going to share this with you here because this is just a wow. There's no 2 ways about it. And over the weekend, I had a wheel. And it was Blue Wing Block Ds, and they were 8-carat stones. And the only thing that anyone seemed to want was the round on the wheel. And this was up against emerald cuts and beautiful ovals, but everybody wanted the round. So I felt bad. That one sold out really, really quickly. So I wanted to bring you the next best thing, which is our 7-carat round, which is in, this time, the bridge. And there is a mega value coming up right now. But this also has more diamond weight. The stone that I had over the weekend, it was on Sunday. So you can, verify this, check the tape, as they say. It was an 8-carat, but it had lesser diamond weight. Beautiful stone, beautiful. Well, I wanted to find something that had the magic, because what was really making that stone so impactful was the fact that it was a round that was still really showing the reds, like really, really showing the reds. And usually what we see with the round is you get the trade-off. Maybe it doesn't show you as much red, but it shows you that glittering white light because it's a round and a Portuguese cut. This is where you see that same beautiful brilliance, but you also get the red flashes at the same time. So it's one of those anomaly stones. It's a 701. It's item number 4213. And again, if you have been waiting to get a large round and you know how limited they are and you know how rare they are, and you know the Blue Wing collection is this little collection that started like this 3 years ago, and now it's whittling and whittling day by day by day by day. And we're any day now towards sellout of the entire collection, which is scary because we don't know what we're going to do after that. Because if we put up any other type of Tanzanite, it's going to look inferior, to say the least, and we're so used to seeing this best quality now. So let's get this one home, and this one has gigantic diamond weight because it's the bridge. So they're going around, they're going down, they're going under, they're going around. So everywhere. Take a look at this. We've got a Karat 84. Do you see the reds I'm talking about? We see that, right? And I'm going to tell you something else. This one looks bigger than the 8 carat millimeter wise. So something's, but yes? Oh, yes, I have them all. Which one do they like? The blue round. Do you want to see it one more time? Okay, so I've got it right here. It's item number 3882, Virginia, and that was a 109. Royal blue, and remember, this was also something that we added that unheated because it just didn't say it, but it is. So we got that verified for you. 3882 is the number on this one. This is also a bridge, so this is a like scaled down from the Tanzanite we're about to look at, but it's a 109 round. It's got all the finishing on the inside of the gold, as you see there. Double row, but look at how bright and sparkling this stone is. That's so cool. It's a 99-point diamond weight as well. And remember, that was only 1888 off that wheel. Yep, 1888. Let's try it on. And you can do any gold you wish. So if you'd prefer yellow or rose, no problem at all. So $1,888 on that vibrant, I mean, that is, again, it doesn't look like this. It looks bright as can be blue. This unbelievable diamond cut round set up with the halo, hovering above VS diamonds as well, and on the top and the bottom also. So $1,888. That's it. And that is a one final look at it here before we go to our Tanzanite, which is basically like the much larger version, but in a Tanzanite instead of a sapphire. So we'll go back to that next, but we wanted to give that another quick look so you can kind of evaluate that all by itself. But I love this when you really face it directly, like if you're looking directly at that stone, that's the kind of vivacious brilliance it gives you. It's super alive. It's bright. It's just twinkling and glittering, and it looks like stars in an evening sky. At least I imagine that's what they would look like. We don't see the stars all the time, but you know, that kind of magical, just kind of get lost by gazing up at the starscape. That's what this stone is really giving you, like, again, this beautiful diamond-like presence, even to that sapphire. So that one's verifying. We're going to return back to that Tanzanite. Let me know if you have any further questions on that, Virginia. And then this is what we're waiting on. This red coming through on the 701 Portuguese cut round. This is actually a Karat 84 in diamonds, so you're getting a ton of diamond weight around it, underneath it, all throughout the halo. Here's that under, look at that. So this is really cool. That's the bridge. You can kind of peer into that little side, like it's a little peekaboo window where you can see the culet of the stone and a lot of the pavilion of the stone, and then appreciate how that is set up higher, has the double row running underneath and the top and the bottom and all around. And this is what's so rare. To find a round, to find a Portuguese cut round that gives you the red flashes. You almost never see that on camera. So that's extremely important. I've got a huge blowout price for you. That's why I'm bringing it out. Wouldn't be bringing this if it was still $89.99. I would just leave it in a vault, let it sit. But here's what we're doing instead to try and match up, to try and give you another opportunity on something that I know was so popular we didn't have enough to go around on Sunday, which was the last time I saw you guys. This is it. We're going to blow it out right now. We need one caller. And this will be also in your choice of white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. Happy to do that. This is one of the most diamond intense bridge mountings we do. It's custom made because it's got to accommodate that 7+ carat Tanzanite, which is the best in all the world. There is literally not a better quality of Tanzanite besides what you get at TVON. Thank you. Enjoy that sapphire. Here's what this ring looks like on the hand. Wow. It goes like hot pink fuchsia red when I pick this up and take it out of the light. We just need one collar. I'm about to do something rare. What's more rare than that stone in that cut with that kind of saturation? Well, what I'm about to do to the price tag is not 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. It's a 701. We're already under 1,000 a carat for the stone. What about the 184 in diamonds? Yeah, what about them? What about all the gold that's got to set the 184? We're not charging a penny for that. I'm not even charging you what you would pay for block C material in a wholesale environment. If that were block C, if it were light lavenders, if it were half the size. That's the kind of value we have here on our best of, because we're believers that if we're privileged enough to bring you the best quality, then we better bring you the value to go along with it. Because my philosophy is, what good is having the best if nobody can afford it? But I think we would say this goes the extra mile, because we're getting it to a point where just about any jewelry lover can afford it. When you see the kind of value that's set up, it's not 6,000, it's not 5,000. And this 701, this unbelievable round, this perfect example of what Red Flash is all about, is not even going to be $4,999. This is your chance to own it. It's any gold color you wish. It is something we're going to size for you, as we always do, because on this one, again, you don't want to sit out and have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to size anything. Let us do it so it arrives ready to wear, because I think you're going to be excited. I think you're going to be a little bit amped up to see what this is all about, see it in person, which it only looks better in person. It does. We hear it all the time. It really does. And we're going to blow it out right now for $3,999. One piece. That's it. $39.99. Take a look at that. That is too good. Y'all know big blue wings like that, a Portuguese cut round that is supposed to have a premium to it, is not something you would ever see for that kind of value, but it's happening right now. $3,999. Treat yourself and try it, because the one thing you can't do is we can't duplicate these one-of-a-kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. So this is, and especially with the rounds and the tans, and I can tell you where we stand with this collection, and there's just not much available. I've had to turn away requesters who are like, okay, make this happen for me. There's got to be a way. I want a 7-carat emerald cut, and we just don't have them. So this is your chance right now. Take advantage of it. Thank you, thank you. $39.99. That's it. 60 seconds. We got a wheel. And oh, oh, what I'm going to have to do to this wheel to make this happen. That should be gone. And as somebody who doesn't yet have a blue wing, I'm taking a real strong look at this one, going, well, it might be speaking to me. It's talking to me. $39.99. I can't leave it here. Okay, wheel time. Cool wheel. We've got 2 gents rings, lots of big ladies rings, and I'm about to do something special with it. I can tell you that. So end of the show is near. We've got 45 minutes remaining. I'm still waiting on this one. And let me say, I don't think that's going to stick around, because, well, we're verifying now. So that's part of the good news here. But this, just look at it. Look at the reds. I mean, you see it, right? Because sometimes on camera, oh, sometimes depending on, what your TV's like or how it's set, the settings and the colors. You just got to know, I'm looking at this in person. This has got reds bouncing off every single facet as it moves. It's like, right, I think it's sports terms, right? So I watched a team, the Milwaukee Brewers, they clinched their division the other day, and I'm watching the game, and they clinched their division, and I swear to you, there was like 30 minutes straight of confetti coming down through the whole stadium with 50,000 people there. And I look at this, and it just was glittering, and it was sunshine, it was a day game, and it was sunny, and it was just this glittering confetti. And I look at this, and I think of like as if you were just completely dumping like red confetti through the stone. It's what it reminds me of, just this beautiful, brilliant red coming from every facet. This is unreal. That's $39.99 for that stone, for that size, for that diamond weight. And it's in any gold you want, in any size you want. We even ship it for free. We do that with everything. So it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal, right? And it should never be taken for granted. I never do. How many times have you put something in your cart and then you put more in your cart? I'm an online shopper, right? So I'll put like $800 in my cart, and then suddenly they're like $9.99 for shipping, and I go, never mind. Never mind. No. I was willing to spend $800 on that dress, but $9.99 for shipping? Heck no. So I never take it for granted. Who doesn't love free shipping? And it's every day here. It's not a special occasion, and it's still here. All right. Did you have any questions, Jess? Or okay, should I buy it? I mean, I never have to pay for shipping because I could just pay for it, take it home, right? So, no, right? But like should I get this one, you guys? Aren't many chances left for the blue wing block Ds, especially in that size. Okay. So we're leaving it here. Okay. Okay. Deep breath time. That was my little winner there. That was my must go. That was my winner. I'm going to show you a wheel and be prepared. I'm about to do something to the craziest degree. Look at this. That's an opal in a very, very wide dome ring. So this wheel, I know that's the beginning of the wheel. So this wheel is going to be some serious, serious quality. Every ring on it, listen, if you don't like big jewelry, you can go to sleep for the night or just come back in 5 minutes. Either way, because this wheel is all the big jewelry. That is actually onyx. That is a slab of onyx with a diamond overlay. This is alexandrite in a flower ring. There's 5 different alexandrites individually put together here as a flower. Then we have the very large, boy, I'm going to need more room, pink zircon. Let's get crazy with the zoom here. Major pink zircon. Then we have the all-out fabulous men's indicolite, men's or ladies, either way. I think that could be men's or ladies. It's kind of a squared off design there. Diamonds actually wrap. I think actually it's one of our more unisex styles of what we traditionally call men's because of the diamond weight being as large as it is and how it wraps along the sides. And then we have, let's just put the pink and the white designer ring right in the front, right? Front row seat for the pink diamonds, natural fancies. And then I also have the conclusion to the wheel. This aqua, which, where's it going to go? These are all so big. It's almost like you can't even tier them properly. That's not sapphire, but it looks like it. That is so blue. Guys, that's an aquamarine. This is why Sierra Santa Maria is the very, very best. And I promise as some of these sell here, we're going to get you a good look. And obviously, we'll try them on for you. But like I said, all big jewelry pieces here. All amazing, amazing, amazing designer designs. I mean, that's like, is there anything ordinary up there? The only classic one I would say really is the Sierra Santa Maria, because that's all the quality, but it's got a halo. So it's a pretty traditional mounting there, whereas everything else is really more couture and designer and super cool. That again is onyx. That's not enamel. That is onyx that is done in a dome style. So it's been carved and polished, and that's going to be 13 carats plus in onyx. And then it's got a diamond overlay. This is your pink and white diamond split ring. This is like, again, 1/2 and 1/2, but it's this open style that's really attractive on the hand, but really also easy to wear. Then we have our indicolite tourmaline, then our beautiful color changing alexandrites, and that pink zircon in the back. And let's not forget about where we started with that lightning ridge black opal in what also could be a men's or ladies ring. It's up to you. The only one that has to stay as is would be the pink diamond and white diamond ring, because rose and white always makes sense there. This one's also not our own, so we can't change that. That's only white gold. And as far as gold color, that's it. Everything else can be changed. Yes, Jess? You got it. Here's the alexandrite. Again, any gold color on that design. 214 is the that's not it. That's the pink diamond. Here's the alexandrite. This is 3410. Jess, I'm going to try it on for you. It is alexandrite in an asymmetrical open style band. So many designer elements in this ring. The flower that is created by the alexandrites. You've got the open style half, like you see this side is larger than this side. And then it's got bars of gold and segments of butterflies and diamonds lining the outside. I mean, there are a million different design details in this ring, which is what makes it such a wow. And any gold you wish. Now, this was the plan. Because I always have a plan. I just don't always see it all the way through because it's a 3-hour show. And you never know on any given night what exactly you're in for. So I'm going to help you because the plan on this wheel, which is going to surprise nobody, every single piece, blowout pricing, and got on a little post-it here, my little post-it, my plan post-it, everything up here was going to be $3,999 to let them go. Sometimes you have to make adjustments and change on the fly, which is probably why I love this so much, because every day is different. And even though I come up here and talk for 3 hours a day and show you great jewelry, every day is different, and you never know. But we still got to move jewelry. So makes my job even easier because I get to cheat the system and get you a better value because I just don't know if $39.99. Now, we are getting busy on the phone lines because I think a lot of you know at this point of the show, when we have like 35 minutes left, Lolo's about to go loco on this wheel to take your pick of any one of these fabulous 7 designer pieces, including the deepest, darkest, most saturated aqua we have is sitting on that wheel. It's also the largest we have, by the way. A lot of you picked up the pendant that we had earlier. This is even a couple of shades darker. I have just a couple people so far. We're going to be busy. I'm going to do something that will wow you. I know that I always try to wow you, but I don't always get there. We're going to get there here on this wheel. Take a look. Pick your favorite because this is where it's going to help to be that first one, not the second, third, fourth, because with one of a kinds, you understand how this goes. Pink zircon, those are mined out. Yes. Let's try on the aqua one of a kind. That's our 302. So not only the best color, but Tiffany, it's the biggest size we have. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's 4108. It's a 302 Sierra Santa Maria Brazilian aqua, and it's lined in diamonds, 35 points in diamonds. They're not 39. Let's cut to the chase, and I will leave it up to you to dial as fast as you humanly can because it's not even $39.29 or even $1,999. This is where we go all out. Trust me, I'm getting every one of these out the door. All 7 sounds like a big, big, big goal. That sounds like a big goal, lofty, right? But you know what we're going to do? We're going to meet it. We're going to get everyone out the door. It's just going to require me cheating. And I'll tell you that indicolite with all that gold, fabulous. Alexandrites, black opal out of Australia, pink and white diamonds, goes with the earrings we had earlier. Onyx and diamond overlay, pink zircon, best of the aqua. Yep, $19.99. Guess what, guys? It's not doing it either. That's $2,000. That's half off where they should have been tonight. This is getting serious. We're getting real serious. And if you haven't dialed in yet, listen, I never recommend buying something just because it's a great value. But on this one, you might. You might. Because you could take it to that local jeweler and sell it for the gold. I mean, this is where all big designer pieces, all one only is not even 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, $13.99. I'm going crazy because we got to get them out the door. And I feel like it's going to take a dramatic moment to make it happen. And we're there. But they're not. They're not $13.99. Call me. Take a look at this. I mean, anything you want. The entire wheel is the same price. All you have to do is dial and tell me. Point to which one you love. Tell your operator which one you love. The aqua may be gone. The fabulous Alexandrite may be gone. They're not I mean, what more can I do on a $39.99 wheel? I'm not misspeaking. They were $39.99. Now they're not even $1,399. Now we have backed up calls. Yes, let's try in the pink zircon or the pink diamonds with white diamonds. You got it. Anything you want, guys. I'm serious. Let's do something. Don't tell anybody else this happened, okay? This is between you and me and our Wednesday group. That's it. Nobody needs to know this happened. This is so wearable. Look at how that sits like a second skin on your hand. Comfortable. Rose and white gold on the diamonds. That's going to be 53 on the pink. And guess how many? 53 on the white. Not even $13.99. Let's get them all gone. We can do this, guys. We can do this together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes. You want the indicolite, take it. You want the aqua, take it. You want the Alex, take it. I'm moving this wheel. If it's the last thing I do, and it may be, $1,299. Take what you love. Take anyone you love. I'm blowing them out. Lowest price, and you've got the indicolite, right, Virginia? Look at the finishing on the inside. That is indicolite tourmaline. The item number on the indicolite is 4189. Any gold you want, look at that. Which one? Oh, the aqua. You're taking the aqua. Okay, Joyce has got the aqua. There goes the aqua. Item number 4108 on the aqua. And that one's finished too. Actually, this one and Virginia, you're for sure on the indigo, right? Okay, congratulations. Thank you. Let me just show you the inside of the, that's the aqua under gallery there. All right, final goal. Let me maneuver. Oh, now we can bring them in a little bit tighter here for you. Show you a little bit closer view. Alexandrite, pink and white diamonds, opal, and a lot of gold. Big zircon in the back. That's our pink zircon. And then you've got the onyx with the diamond overlay. Let me know. 60 seconds, and I'm giving up. 60 seconds. Got to sell them all. Got to do it. That is an obscene price. The opal's gone. Let me try that on. The opal is so stunning. The opal's going to be item number 3369. That's a carat 18, looking bigger, of course. And it's also, wow, 55 points in diamonds. We did not mess around. Look how it goes from blue, purple to green. That opal is spoken for. We'll even change the gold color on the opal for you. That opal's gone. Aqua's gone. Indicolite's gone. Verifying on the pink diamonds. I'll bring them even closer for you so you can take your pick, and this way we can zoom in even a little bit further to give you a closer look at what you love. So there's the pink zircon, there's the pink and white, there's the onyx. Again, onyx with diamonds over it, and there's the undergallery, yes. Oh, the Alexander, isn't that fun? Let me try that on again. And it'll look just as pretty in the rose or the yellow as well. So keep that in mind. You can do the Alexandrite in your gold color. The only one that's got to stay right now as it is the pink and the white diamond in the front and the onyx with the white gold and the white diamonds overlaid. So that's how we go. Let me show you the Alexandrite 3410 on the Alexandrite one more time. This is unreal. All big rings. I mean, pink and white diamonds. Wow, what a special combination that is. You also have this really amazing pink zircon, one of our last of the large stones. Here's that Alexandrite. It's a floral that's created by 5 oval stones. They're ovals. And then they're all put together. There's a diamond in the middle. And look at how the ring is lined in diamonds. And then there's this great textured bar, open work, diamonds that are set on top of those bars. I mean, how cool is that? 12, 9, I mean, just like, again, count up all the designer elements here. You can't even begin. Like the mill grain, the texturing, the open work, the negative space, the butterfly, the single solitary diamonds, the Alexandrites that are perfectly matched, that change color, any gold you wish. I mean, that is a cool, the asymmetry. It's like it took every single design element you could possibly do in jewelry and put them all in one ring, and then added some really deluxe specialty stones like Alexandrites, color changing chrysoberyls right there for you. And do not forget, we still have that amazing overlay. That's all solid onyx. And then that has the white diamonds in the white gold over it. Yes, which one? Which one? Pink and white is so fabulous. Let me show you. That's wearable too. Don't need to size up on it. Split almost all the way around. Look at the inside here. So you've got that wider bar, but you don't need to size up for it at all. It'll be comfortable. And it's a pink and white open work. You got to see this on. One of our choices that is as is. 214 is the number, and that, tell me that's not chic, right? That is super, super chic. No doubt about it. And look at how, I mean, again, like a second skin. There's nothing sharp. There's nothing rough. There's nothing that sticks up. They're all prong set. They're all bead set diamonds, pink on this side, white on the other side. All stunning in their rose and white counterparts there in the gold, easy. And for those of you that are thinking about, uh-oh, cold weather's a coming, put your gloves on over it, right? Put your gloves on. Put your gloves on. Or for me, I'm wearing gloves no matter where I go, even if I have to go to the post office, you know. Uh-oh, put on the gloves. I mean, just that's the way I am, right? So, you know, be safe, right? So this is where, again, you don't need to take off your jewelry and then leave it goodness knows where, because I've done that before. And, ooh, is that a bad feeling? You're like, I was trying to be good and trying to be safe, and now I left my ring somewhere, and I don't know where it is. You won't have to do that. Slide your wintertime mittens right over it. I said mittens because I just like seeing mittens. Did you have a question, Michelle? Oh, from the very beginning of the show. The Sapphire. You got it. You want another look at that? New register. Wants to get another look at the Sapphire from the very, very first item of the show. Item number was 4203. Here's what it looks like. And then I'll try it on for you. That's the Sapphire. That is our 90-point round. 56 points in the diamonds as well. And I'll try it on. Quick heads up. It was $888. $888 for our round, just under 1 carat Sapphire. With 56 points in diamonds as well, in any gold you want. So That's for you, Michelle, and your new collar. Isn't that a great ring? And you know what we'll do? We can put it up again all by itself once we clear this wheel. Yeah. I'm sorry? Oh, you're kidding. Oh my goodness. All those social media ads I've been shooting all weekend must be working. No. Oh my goodness. If you knew what I've been up to this weekend, you guys. Oh, let's show this. So is there a little delay if you're watching on YouTube? Let me come in close and have a look at this, and then Tony will bring up the graphics. 4203. So she's not shopping blind. This is our private collection round Sapphire. It is the one only. And somehow it's made it to this perfect point, maybe just meant to be for this new shopper that we have. And it's a very, very special Sapphire in the round, completely clean. These are the colors that are rare. Most Sapphires just simply do not look like this. This is a really top quality round. It's got an amazing clarity to it. I am going to show you some of our most popular hoops, so stick around for those. And that Tanzanite is still here, right? The 7-carat round. Oh, wow. I think all that's left from that last wheel are twofold. We have the pink zircon and the onyx with the white diamond overlay. That is, I believe, all we have left from that wheel. So check with your operators, but I do think that's where we stand on availability on that wheel at this point. So important to take advantage of those. Also, again, I'm not leaving this behind. We've only got about 25 minutes left in the show. Still have that 701. If you're thinking about it, try it. Try it, because you're going to be happy you did. And I feel very strongly about that. This is the I know we just saw it, but the way things are going here, things are going. But with these discounts, I really want you to consider that's still probably the greatest value of the day. When you think about where it started and where it should be versus where I just took that for all that gleaming glow. And Michelle, let me know, since they're new, let me know if they have any questions about the private collection or the Sapphire or anything at all that we can answer to help make that a really smart decision. And do let us know on the pink zircon or the black onyx with the diamond overlay, 2 really cool rings that are both still available from our $12.99 wheel that never should have been $12.99. And then I do have, so we're almost to October. Yes, Tiffany, go ahead. Oh, really? And where was Jonna calling us from? Hi, Jonna, New Mexico, a new register from New Mexico. I like the sound of that. Well, thank you, Jonna. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you shopping with us tonight. Thank you. I want to spend a lot. I would love to spend like a nice 2 weeks in New Mexico and just see the sights and all the nature's beauty there. It's so amazing. All right, let's take a look, because I've been there twice, but it's just been driving through, and I always wanted to spend more time there. Let's take a look at this opal. I'm going to start with it on the hand, Tony, because you'll see. 4028 is quite large, but quite stunning. And have you ever seen an opal with this kind of blue color as its base? What a stone. And let me tell you, this is going to fly. This is cool. And when you start with, first of all, an opal, which usually is like no color or milky color or yellowy color, let's introduce you to the finest of crystal opal, which is our 10 karat 34 marquise. Still a cabochon cut, as they usually are, but this elongation, do not be afraid of the length of this ring. The band is very, I'll say, traditional. It's a very traditional band. It's got 19 points and almost like this arrow or spear design of diamonds, pave. Then you have the colors that you think it looks good here. This is the worst it'll ever look, because opals and television don't really get along. They're more shy with all these bright lights. So it's still looking good, right? All the colors from all the angles, and yet that's only telling you a bit of the story. That's just chapter number 1. When you see this at home, you're going to be wowed. It's in yellow gold only as it is. It's a designer piece, and it looks like this in person. And we still have that Tanzanite, so I'll give you a look at it again. As we're getting set to take a look, I'm just going to put it sideways if you guys don't mind, because I want to make sure. Otherwise, I'm not sure if we're going to have capability to zoom back far enough. Check this out. Look at that opal. What do you think? When I told you that on the hand and on TV and with the regular white background, it's not going to, even up close, we just had a 7 karat Tanzanite. I still got to zoom back just to even show it east to west. Look at that. That is some serious opal and wonderful colors. And again, the black background just helps to show you a little bit more of what it's going to look like in person. So that's important. Just kind of gives you what you expect when it, arrives and you open the box. It's 4028. It's our 1034 marquise, 19 points in diamonds, and there's one. And from all the angles, stellar. Look at the inside. Finished undergallery. Do you see that? Actually, this will be easier to see on the white background. See how it's all mirror finished? And then it has that elongated scroll work that makes that undergallery. I mean, heck, you don't need the black background. Look at that color. Look at that color. Do we have anybody who is birthday next month? Yes. Yes. In the bridge? Yes. Well, October's a few hours away. I'm trying to decide how to hold this steady for you guys. October's just a few hours away. This would be one of the October birthstones. And there's that diamond design, which almost just kind of wraps a little bit over the sides, which is just a nice designer element. Forgive me, I'm setting it east-west because I really don't think we can zoom far enough back to get it all in lengthwise. But I will tell you this, we are giving you a value that should never happen on a 10 karat that looks like a 20 karat because that's what they do. And it's not even going to be $69.99 tonight. All of these colors in the base is really like an aqua bright blue color. Like when I say aqua, not aquamarine, like an aqua is in like a turquoisey blue bright color. I am making this so easy. It is obviously a one only as opals are because they're all going to be unique to each other. There's only one opal. Every opal has a different pattern and a different play of color, which is the phenomena. I'm not making it 6, 5, 4, 3, or $2,000. I'll make it $1,888 first caller, and that would be quite the birthstone ring if you're celebrating a birthday next month, or just a fabulous way to get an opal. Even if they've not always wowed you, I think this one will, because they usually do leave a lot left to be desired, and top quality stones tend to be a lot left to be desired on the affordability scale. This is where we couple them together. You get the greatest quality, you get that unbelievable price tag. Here again on the hand, again, one basic standard shank. So it does not, like, look, I've got long fingers, yes, but even if you don't, this is still going to extend, and guess what? It doesn't matter. If this covers your knuckle, if it goes well beyond your knuckle, you still have full range of movement. Nothing is getting in the way. It feels, believe it or not, like any other ring will feel. You don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, I don't have long hands. I don't do, people say all the time, like, well, I can't do big rings because I have a small hand. I don't think that's necessarily the rule. I just think you like what you like. If you like dainty jewelry, great. If you like big jewelry, great. I don't think it has anything to do with your size or your fingers or anything like that. And I do want to show you just, full disclosure, it is 1.5 inches just on your stone length. But again, standard shank, so it makes it wearable. Jess, you've got this one, right? Congrats. Let me know who got it because I want to say a special thank you. They picked up a good one. And I promise, it's just since it's still sitting here, I'm going to show you that one again. Just because it is still here and it's the one I have, the quickest access to here. So take a look at that. And I think Michelle might be getting our Savarite there. I think so. So I think that Savarite may be spoken for. I'm going to double check on that. And you did get our Sapphire, Virginia, in the bridge. Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. And the opal's gone. And what do we have? We have 20 minutes left. 20 minutes. And we still have that one, $39.99 for that 701. Wow, what a special piece. And then we also have, I have fawn diamonds, rubelites, and pink diamond earrings. You know what? I'm so amazed. Do you remember, Joyce, when we first brought this? It's only been on the air once. Everyone was talking about this ring. This is the yellow diamond and ruby snake ring. And yet, I was surprised. It's still here. So I'm going to show this. This is only the second time it's been on the air, so chances are you may have missed it. It debuted on a weekend show, if I'm not mistaken. I want to show you this. This is one of the coolest. And talk about a ring that looks like $1 million, because the entire coil of those diamonds are all yellow diamonds. I've got to polish this. I always manage to get my fingerprint on this one. It's 4241 on a 139 pear-shaped Burma ruby, and then it has the yellow diamonds that are very large that coil around it. Now, this is yellow gold only designer piece. Look at the finishing on the inside. That is worth the price of admission. The way it is beautifully done, almost like the scales, if that's what it's called. I don't know. But it's a really cool look. It's a sexy look, I think. It's an aspirational piece. And it's also going to be a great value. Take a look at this. Look at that. What do you think? You can tell when it's on the hand that this has got some serious gold. It elevates it up off the hand a bit. It's that really, like, you can tell by looking. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they say like, oh, you can tell it's heavy, right? And you're going, how can I tell it's heavy without picking it up or feeling it? On this one, you can tell. You can tell it's got a great heft and a great weight and a great feel, and yet it's comfortable, even though it's doing the wrap around in the coil. It's comfortable. You're getting a Karat 54, hello, in yellow diamonds, natural fancies, and a ruby that's almost a carat and a half from Burma. So here's what we're going to do. Blowout time, first caller, and one of them more talked about, which I think tells you when you're used to seeing a lot of fabulous jewelry, and then like this one airs and everybody's still talking about this ring. That's a standout. That's a standout. And I'm just going to send it out right now. The first caller, instead of paying $68.99, you don't have to. Not even close. Even half off would be $34.50. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting it for $3. I'm not getting it down to $25. We're going to go even lower. Somebody will grab our fabulous, fabulous designer ring here, yellow gold only, all finished on the inside. No need to size up. And I'll do it for $2,299. That's it on so much yellow diamond weight. There is nothing else that we have that's going to rival that besides our like 2 carat yellow diamond center stones, right? As far as, you know, yellow diamonds being an accent, which technically these are. I don't want to give you the impression they're 1 point stones because they're not, but it's that really big carat weight that you very rarely see. If we see yellow diamonds as accents, usually it's 10 or 20 points. Here's that Karat 54 of big individual round brilliant yellow diamonds, all natural, and what a great feel on the hand. What a stunner. Just a really beautiful, and again, designer ring. I've never seen, like, to be honest, I've never seen like an inexpensive snake design in jewelry. They're always like, usually they're the real expensive, like the couture lines. And Tony remembers one time I asked him to put up a picture and it was against his better judgment, but I had seen like some tabloid celebrity photograph and, you know, it was some power couple sitting on the steps of a beautiful villa in Italy, and she was wearing a ring very similar, but hers was only white diamonds. And again, this is, yeah, this is available. This one? Yes. I mean, right? It is available, right? I have not heard sold yet. So yes. $22.99. Sure is. Yes, it is. Sure is. I mean, $68.99 was the price, and I went to $22.99, so go figure that out. But that is just a little end of the show especial. Love that. Thank you. Who got it? Thank you. Hey, Virginia. Can I bring this back? It's the thing. What? It's just, it's the ones sitting here. It's the only thing I have left pretty much. Is the $39.99 701 Tanzanite. We got to come back in, don't we? Whew. Had some big pieces tonight. Certainly this last hour has been like a cavalcade of the really big jumbo museum pieces. Congrats on the snake ring. That is fabulous. Enjoy it. All righty. So now what we're going to do, since we're finale time, and guys, this is a must. If you're thinking about it, and I keep thinking that someone's thinking about it, I keep thinking, ooh, somebody's going to grab this. And it will be probably the greatest purchase you make from us or anywhere. It really is that good. I cannot say enough about our blue wings. Obviously, they're the best for a reason, and that shows. But it's just something about the round in that size, in that bridge. It's $39.99. I'll probably, yeah, I mean, we've only got 15 minutes left. That is deserving of another look, I think. I'll never tire of looking at that ring, and I don't think you will either. So very special piece there. We do have some inside-out diamond hoops that are bestsellers that I just wanted to do a little encore because we actually had a great compliment on these earlier in the show. In the very first couple of minutes, one of our callers who picked them up last week actually let us know how much she's enjoying them. I believe her words were, I have not taken them off since I received them, which when you see this earring, you're going to go, now that is dedication because it's a big earring. I mean, I'm not going to say, and I love my hoops and I live in my hoops, but I still take out my big hoops for like sleeping. But this is really where I think it says a lot when you just adore something that much and you just want to be wearing them. This is a hoop that I can very safely say It's one of our most exceptional styles, but it's also an exceptional value, which is why I wanted to give it a little encore here for the end of our show. And oh, the welcome we've had tonight on our amazing brand new shoppers tonight. We've had a lot of them. So what a joy that this could be your first time witnessing this and seeing this amazing 4-carat 423. That's item number 423. The carat weight is actually 363. So very, very important carat weight here. I always say like almost a point per day there for every day of the year. That's impressive. And they're 1.5 inches by 1 inch. So it's an oval, not a round, which a lot of ladies like. I think it looks a lot more like instantly fine jewelry as well, something about the oval shape. It's, of course, the inside out style. Want to show you this. It's got the little button. See in the back there where that scroll work is. There's also that little button. That's actually going to be your release, which is super important on a hoop. Just because the pull-apart styles are usually what they are, but over time, those can kind of make the gold a little wonky or misalign it a bit, and then you don't have a perfect secure earring. And then you would never wear them because I don't know about you, but if my earrings are not secure, I am not going to put in my 363s. That's a lot of diamonds. You need them to be secure. So that little button, watch this. I press it down, and it releases. So all you have to do is give it a little bit of a press here, and this is probably the most awkward angle to do it at, so let me just show you here. You just press it, and then it just opens up, and then to actually put it together, listen, it clicks into place. You probably didn't hear that, but you will when it's right there at your ear. You're going to hear that click, and then you know it's secure, and there's the good stuff. 363 VS Diamonds. Wait till you see these on. They're in white or yellow or rose gold, of course. And they are one of our bigger values because you're getting that massive carat weight. You got to see them on though. And did you see when I moved into the profile, how much mirror finishing is there? Again, the button makes it easy. That's what's going to make these last a lifetime. Doesn't matter if you're taking them in and putting them out or putting them in and taking them out 1 billion times a day. They never lose their shape. The post is never going to lose that click. I don't know. I just heard it click because I just put it in my ear. That's when you know it's super secure. You're ready to go out the door and you're ready to be literally shining. And that's what proves it to you right there. I mean, undeniable, beautiful, bigger diamonds that are doing what VS Diamonds do, which once you experience VS Diamonds, it's going to be very difficult to go back to any other variety. True story. Because that's the amazing wow. And again, the width of them, they're nice and wide but that's all diamonds. That's not just a lot of gold surrounding your diamonds. The width is the diamond millimeter size. The diameter is your width. So it's all diamonds, all through the front, all inside the back. So every single movement you make, all you see is that crazy, beautiful flash of diamonds. It is incredible. All right, back to our wheel. Tell you what we're going to do. Incredible encore value here. If you've thought about them, get them. If you're seeing them for the first time and you love diamond hoops, get them. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, 1.5 inches by 1 inch. What's up, Jess? Okay. Take a look. Let me show you the measurement with the ruler here. Here's the length at 1.5 inches. Here's the width, which is going to be 1 inch, which is why that 1/2 inch differential makes it an oval. So here's what we're going to do right now. They used to be $55.99. They're not. Here's the up close, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, and incredible either way. And solid 363 in diamonds. And they're not even going to be 5 or 4 or 3. Wait a minute. VS Diamonds, that's something you can compare. That's something you can look for in retail. Check out what other folks are getting for VS Diamonds in big sizes. They're $12,000 a carat and more. You're not spending even $1,000 a carat. They're not $3,000 either. This is where we go to the all-time low right now. They're not $29.99. This is why they're here. And again, holiday, no, like seriously, you don't have to wait. Get your holiday gift to yourself. Get it for somebody else. Still a lot of opportunities and occasions, probably between now and the end of the year too, to celebrate and to bring joy and to bring something that is going to be worn all the time. Not even $29.99, blowout time. Make them $2,888. That's while they last. We've got them for you in the white, in the rose, and in the yellow. So good luck. Congratulations if you get a pair. $2,888. What a special idea. And that's, again, for this undeniable larger carat weight. It's one of the larger carat weights we do in all of earrings, and you're getting it in the chicest of styles in the inside out diamond hoop. Enjoy. Let's give them 60 seconds, and then we'll dedicate the last 8 minutes or so to your requests if you have them, or recaps of anything, or the 701 Tanzanite. make it another appearance, because that's still hanging out here. Here's your chance. 40 seconds. Last call. That's a dynamite hoop right there. Take it from a girl who owns far too many diamond hoops, but that's why I believe you can't have too many. And when they come down to it where you get quality like this and a size that's comfortable and wearable, if you like a bigger style, I mean, this isn't, we do 1/2 inch and we do 3/4 inch and we do 1 inch, but this is a different league altogether here. So a super star of a piece, and you'll wear them. You know, if you're a hoop girl, you'll wear them. That's going to be the first pair you gravitate towards each and every day if you want to look like a million. So that's a great idea and just a huge value. Just want to do a brief recap. So if you just joined, because listen, not everybody can be with us all 3 hours, and if you can and you are, we thank you and appreciate that so much. But at the same token, you may have just tuned in the last couple of hours and may have missed some of those favorites from the very beginning. So I want to show you what we do have. And if you do have any questions about anything you saw, give us a quick call. We'll help you out with those questions. I do want to show you, speaking of diamond earrings, if you're more of a button style stud girl, look at these. These are coming up this weekend. And a request to make them to match a ring that I had that was very popular. It was a ring based off my own. And then we did it with VS Diamonds, and those are earrings. Those are coming up this weekend. Be sure and join us if you'd like to know a little bit more about those and the matching ring that is so stunning with those invisibly sets in that very posh design. So that's going to be coming up this weekend for you. Also want to remind you just a few pieces to share with you before we go, so that you can see what we have left, because I got 3 of the old, they're all sapphires. So there you go. We had a whole sapphire wheel. This is an assortment of sapphires I've had throughout the show, and I'm going to show them one more time for everybody. So I really feel strongly about these pieces getting a home, so let's show them. And there's the blue-green. That is a sapphire, diamond cut, blue-green, and golden. Then we also have a beautiful pinky lavender. We call this a pot. It's not really with the orange, but it does have some different colors throughout, and that would be pink and lavender and blues. And then I also have our traditional cornflower, which is over 2 carats. It's actually a 232 in the cornflower blue pear shape, and that is some. Now, let's just throw in the Tanzanite for good measure. So that Tanzanite's still here. The blue-green golden is here. The pinky blue lavender is here. And do you know that everything on this wheel is under $4,000? But better yet, if it's a sapphire, anything in the sapphire family on this entire wheel, keep in mind those sapphires have got some real stunning pricing. And all of the sapphire pieces, again, the sapphires would be the sides and the front there, the blue-green in the front center, the pink on the right, and the cornflower blue on the left. Any of those sapphires, they're under $3,000. So the Tanzanite's $39.99, incredible value on a 701, but the sapphires are all under $3,000. The pink, that beautiful blue-green, and the cornflower blue, as we have fewer than 5 minutes remaining in the show together tonight. But of course, don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow night and Friday night and Saturday morning and Sunday morning. Remember, to our new registers, all of our weeknight shows, which are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, are all in the nighttime hours. And then our weekends, we flip-flop, and Saturdays, Sundays, we go to the morning hours. So 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. So that's when we start those weekend shows. So for all of our brand new shoppers that are new to TVON, that's our schedule. And you can find all those nitty-gritty details online at tvon.com. You can also watch the show there if you're ever on the go, and you can interact with us on our TVON Facebook page as well. So final call on any of those. Congratulations if you get them. Don't forget to ask us about anything else that you might have seen if you're curious as to, is your favorite piece still here? And you know what would go with everything up there is this sapphire pendant. Did you see this earlier? Also way early in the show. So figured I'd give you another look here. This is a beautiful artistic pendant. This is a very large style. Show it on the hand. That's going to be a combination of pinks and blues. and some purple sapphires all together in a very large pendant. Comes with the chain. It's all 18 karat, and that's going to be only $19.99 for the pendant with the chain all together. So you get it all, and it's very dimensional. You see it sits up off the hand. There's layers to it. You can actually pop that chain through any one of the sides or ends of the pendant as well, and it's only $19.99. So that's it on the pendant with the chain. And the chain also has this great dangling end cap. I love that versatility. It's got an oversized spring ring and some adjustability. So it's a great looking piece if you like that. And it would also go with any of the pieces up there on that wheel. So consider that for $19.99, the pendant and the chain. The whole necklace is yours. And then here we are with our last 3 minutes. So if I can help you with anything, or if you want that Tanzanite, let me tell you, my best recommendation, that stunning round. That's a 701. It's got a Karat 84 in diamonds, and it needs to get a great home. This is like adoption day at the rescue, right? Where you're like, all the dogs need a good home. All the kitties need a good home. All these pieces need a good home, except these are going to cost a lot less than a pet. I can promise you that in the long run. Oh, yeah. So we love our babies, and they add, they're priceless, but my goodness, rings don't need to be fed. They don't need to be walked. They don't need to be taken to the doctor. I mean, these are just only joy. They only give you joy, and they don't cost you anything after the initial purchase, right? So we need a great home to adopt each and every one of these rings. We have the 701. Yeah, can you tell I'm on a kick too? I want to rescue another dog. Can you tell I'm finally ready? I always had two, and then I'm, had one for now couple years, and I'm like, oh, I want two again. That, and Peanut's probably bored most of her life when I'm not with her. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Adopt a ring for the last 2 minutes of our show. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. And it's our last day of September. So we're going to party, and then we'll bring in October together, and we'll have a good time. October, November, so that would be our last quarter of the year we're entering now. Oof, yikes, wow. So yes, the final portion of the year is starting on Friday. So we'll be here with you to ring in October, bring you all the goods, all the great jewelry, all your requests. Let me know if you have any questions on that wheel. The blue sapphire, I mean, that's serious. That's $29.99 for the cornflower, $28.88 for the blue, green, golden, and then only, this one's crazy good. That one's only $18.88 for the pink in the cushion with the lavender, all unheated, by the way, on that Karat 48. And then here's the Tanzanite, must go, $39.99, last call. Thank you again for being with us tonight. Hope you had a good time. Hope you saw something you loved, or hope you just enjoyed hanging out with us. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll have another party, and it'll be all about the jewelry. So I hope to see you guys then. Have a great rest of your night. Do not hesitate to call us. We're still here after we go off the air for a few minutes, so we'll still be reachable at that phone number. Bless you. And we'll be here for you for a couple minutes if you have any questions or want to adopt a ring. Think about it. 30 seconds left. Think about which one you want, Tanzanite, cornflower blue, pink, or blue green. And they'll all be hanging out for you. And they need good homes. And they're priced right. So make sure you call us if you have any questions about any of those. We'll be able to help you. And in the meantime, have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you back here tomorrow night. Thank you again for being with us from all of us here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.